ewo watenka mu wo how ewo fichiko mu a wadura ne araba bazin pills ebeboa wo yie pa afa hunchu capsules nso eye mema muntimi nyunso ye wudwunso ne biakam ojonso na ato ne achenchim ne ho kro ne ba mesrew hunchu capsules abama mo ebeboa mo pa yimofio how bia ya munamu se emema na Mr. Kill eno so bema sabio wuni atenka watenka ofom bema o libido ofom ena premature ejaculation eno so eye problem ba ko pa wo mema ni bi ho normally wo mo ye ayi ewo saa tibianum no premature of wo no wo mo asem nfa kwan ba ko se tintin fo nko a wo kan say no de afa wo yes no mo bre yire no ebre papa ayi offense premature ejaculators no premature ejaculators association for woman esi masum esesa no msumate we mi nka mimi nim enti na no na womada roma kunlu ba bia to nro bia akwa wo mu nro ya mabobo oboso kin tablet nso ka ho ede ekotia BP anase high blood pressure na mesrawa ba bia to nro bia akwa obenya kunlu fo wo mo enre bi ato na enye enonko a enye nonko a enye nonko a wo kote se bia pharmacy herbal shop chemical shop mo a wobenya kunu fo wo mo enro ne bi ato wobetime ene wo mo edinkita ho penso abekọ mo nchen ewo East Legon na Champion Junction ho no mo from 0244139176 0204139176 and 0274139176 kunu eno no best point savings and loans e bia e ba ko a wobetime ede usika akoto no mo na wabafia beda na ho ayiwani esanse best point die wonu wo mo ya sorobo a wonu wo hwibom a okotokro enka soro de biara da usika no mbebo ho ban ama emfa so ebeba so eno da nchen special eyes natural mineral water ai abujunsu nsu krogen bi nesimi nchen ha ya metwene mi egu minimu metwene mi special eyes eno no kama pa ena this way chocolate drink ewie you here enso she Ghana cocoa kind ye dey this way obi o Ghana ha na mo a onum this way da no na chese wonte Ghana ha this way ebusuan nchemfa emofra ne pepapa ehia ne senka wo de nsuo hia awo no kakra bi na wo de anane mu no ena ne sa no a na wo de ice cubes papa bi na de gum na wo de ice water wo no snack papa wonya meat pie bi a emu adwo kama anase toasted bread ekoyie ubetimi kra this way ice cream hwe kama pa onum yo desemia yebi nanom na oho entimi ento wanda roma nyumakoyi adaroma enenne eya wo August bosome de to so aduonu emienu yesi enkonwa ya yede memanti dwumadie yede eba na abusuafo ade abaako a meka ma obi ade ato ne tim na yade yadwen ho na next time utu anamon bi a waya hweyie hwe treat nipa yie wate because de ubedua no eno na abedwa sometimes problems bi ho no challenges bi ho no na ye famu a na enye se bi asabi obi na aboye dua na se obi na adome yan na bibi o boni bi ede ye nua bi no eso akatua na yeje yes ewo ho pa ade bia wo beye bia wo benya so akatua edi kwan ya wodi nipa kwan boni bia wodi nipa bi be fa so no na me de ya na eme ya ne se wo wodi wo nsam one no wo wodi sansam fo no e ma wo so na afi wo baby otene ba bia onnim ho mache e na ekoba ne so endu yo batan papa bia bompa yesere rade se boni bia ne mfumso bia wo beye bia no erade mfa ho asotwe na e ma wo mfa nka o ma so because o ma de me too innocent so mo bebe wo bone a asotwe a wo ye abone a wo ye ho asotwe enti yemfa nkwa dwendwene mu se ade bia ya a wo de be ye obi no definitely wo bete so aba ho asotwe beba so ho atamuo beba so enna ya na nkrofo frɛ no ayi kama is a bitch kama is a real bitch pa ade bia wo de be ye obi bia no da hunu se nya no kore emfa kwan mu a wo ebi beba wo so enna se papa nso na wo de ye nipa no a saa se de bone no eba wo so no saa na papa yeso so wo ye obi a ebeba wo so enti medie minyaya anka mene ne Bible aka se me de bone ne papa asi wanim papa na wanya nkwa basrefo ne yedwom papa na wanya nkwa eno na mede eja wo kwan ai otwede abonyankropon onim ne ye na oye ma ne ma sometimes obi ho no mo abon se ahokyere bi ne wo haw bi a wonamu no wo bepa no adura panu emma da ne nsa nka da ewo moti efiri ne efire enya wo o enye wa ebia na papa bi ebia na maame bi enfumso bi okokọ ye kwan bi odi nipa bi efa so treatment bi odi ma obi eno ho asotwe na eba ne so anase wo no o maame na wuko o papa na wuko na wo a wunim ho hwe no eba o so nti nyame ye wadom na obi etia wona so ati ho akere wo a na otu ho na mo na masa ade a set uso a kopembra emre dodo a ya hye se adekode no eni wunya no ebekoso a ediwo enya ena wiei mede enchiawo ema obi bia ya otie me ena dia mesisam What is enyu media mede mamia kasankasa me wofa boachi ajako na former energy minister over baby a obi awie me ma wache memo ha urade mo fanje memo ha enyu me besra ofa dwodwo ho wate empempe so twedi aponyankropon de wabedru no nana ajenim boaten nana moama hene wotumfo amoama hene eno no nana wo nkwaso wate wo so fa nwomejeje wani adwodwo ho ai afeni enti ema me boss anwomi kra enti a me boss anwomi kra for afare by pa no enti a me boss anwomi ne fare by eye me papa nom asofo ene nyame asempa kafo a mo presby asafumu a eneyi amanugu so ameka sei mo otwifo praso mo de nefo makomako enum asi ho eye nkanyan somsoronko e de agya Katki Samson ado nyako ekwan mo hyase enano adwuada no etuamu anyame ya dom ochena na mo de beba wieye na ne kwasi ada so no mo akona se asore ewo Unity Congregation eye asenso ho tosen ye wotwifo praso enti enchia kase pankoma me papa no masofo Reverend Paul Owusu Bedu wo na adwumadie nyina si useso ye district minister afi Reverend Kwajo Atua Ateko ono so eka ho bi Reverend Bright ND Christodia Reverend Emmanuel Pate ena afi Katki Samson adunyako ono ena wo yesa adwumadie nyina de ahyenan munyam wasum Presbyterian safo papa ejafe na nyame ya dom a wokọ ahomegye mu etu wo mo eye adwumadie no de ahyenan munyam mia medie mu Elder Samuel enim gifty papa ewiei memawa ha Deacon Samiba enso ka ho bi Evangelist Ernest Ado of Asedakese papa asomdwe nka ho ena we de mia metwotworo mutwo madamfo amenya no mihia no nche kura Evangelist Benjamin Donko yamenhira mu nyina na ondom mo ahoden mu ade bia mo behwere efa sa adwumadie mu no ono otwede amponyankropon ente nanim nkyere mo na onsan enhye mo ahoden ma menim se Mrs. ka mitufa pa batwifo praso na yi anka metufa wiei aba ho na menim nyina abebom asom enti aseda kase enkoma momfa nwumi endwodwo mo ho ai ena me papa Reverend Dr. Kwabena Opuni from Pong papa baby a wo bia asomdwe enka Obibia wutie me ye basri ni. Bedenchia wo kase free Nita FM Studios ha. E de brawo. Mia nkasa me twotworo mucho a obo me chi dom Magjerry Osagyeman. Oso o yaf. Yaf yi woko ye nye eburumfie du. Magjerry da so o yaf. Yaf yi so between the ages of 30 and 40. Magjerry da so te yaf mu. Ebe so ka kire me say on twa 40 years. Etiatie for mo hwe Magjerry a won twa 40. How that's what yaf mu nso between the age of 30 and 40 years. Me koka o se manu bokiti, me koka o se bue, me koka o se wonti bi da, me koka o se da bi mentwe ma ho. Eja busuafo enne enwum ya masesam e de amede emma madofo no ene matiefo enne mutie mi nyina obi bia obefrɛ obi a obesend message bia enchia wei me de ma. Afeno biti obeka say na station be na day I need 100.9 FM. Me 19 wasugu a wotie no. Ene dia me dane me nsa kakra bi because radio me so ama de pa me na asembia ne boni bia antome a. Awia yi se kase bomu eye prosini a ejane off duty na o Uber ana zaka kitwe be hono de ye Uber asemo akwakoto na kwantemfi. Wafa passenger e de no ko okoye koduru ye na omuchinya omuyirae itu omukwa anwan sa momani tuase de Uber cars yete se wan ko straight na akwa anwan tika na bewew omukoduru ya krachi se mintua ode ne ga na kwama anu wa hemarache no nan soso da suom wahu eti jeme oyi tu otain watu ababrante na ama brante yawu tese oh me see afi bi esan yo na 2024 afi die. It is a departure now who song sabrobea. Now what the nyame ase. Why? And na me di bibi enam ade amede enam no ade bia emu odu kakra na wo say itimi e de ekọ adwendwen mu. Na adwendwen mu a ye de ekọ me ba bebo voice bi na me bo voice no ewia na ubehunu ne me pese me ka ho asem no. Me pese me ka ho asem. Se me bo wia na no adwoada na na se benada no anaye nra na watwe ye mu na sa asem no esiye efa teacher ni no a okotropo cash no
Now when you got the money which was more than the amount you were expecting, did you know at that time when you received the salary?
No, please. When I got the money, I thought it was my money until the auditors came in.
But like we say in local settings, you have chopped the money. Mr. Sampson.
Yes, please.
You've chopped the money.
Yes, boss.
I see. All right, so we are grateful for your sincerity. You agreed to pay 500 cedis a month.
Yes, please.
At a point, you stopped in paying. What is the challenge with that? Once you have agreed to pay?
In fact, I started paying. And after I paid 2 months, I had a problem. So I couldn't continue anymore. So I went to the office and then discussed it with the director. and I promise that I'm having an investment, which will end ending of this month. So if the money comes, I'll try if I can pay everything off, or if I'll pay part of it.
How much is your investment?
Okay, the investment is supposed to be 18,000.
Well, yes, 18,000. You are able to cover the remaining amount, but probably maybe investments are meant for. We will not stretch you that much. Take your time, and please pay the money. We want you to pay the money, but don't break the bank in paying the money.
Okay.
Yes. So please, if by end of month you have all the money and you think you can pay, kindly do that and pay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I think that the promise that you have given, that is the reason why you pay only 2 months and stopped, is that you have an investment, and when the investment matures at the end of August this year, you pay the balance. So we'll go by that. The instruction is that at the end of the month, go for investment, go and clear all the balance. Whatever is left for you is for you, okay? Mr. Sampson.
Yes, I've heard you, boss.
Don't go for the investment and then come back and say there was another problem, so you can't. Make sure if you don't, we will ask the committee we'll ask the auditors to take full action, because what you did is actually criminal.
Okay.
But we'll leave that aspect. We'll allow you to go for the investment and pay the money. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank
so you are discharged.
Hey, but I just want to me more another one. Me repeat bien. Obisa BIAMAH repeat.
Now, when you got the money, which was more than the amount you were expecting, did you know at that time when you received the salary?
No, please. When I got the money, I thought it was my money until the auditors came in.
But like we say in local settings, you have chopped the money. Mr. Sampson.
Yes, please.
You've chopped the money.
Yes, boss.
I see. All right, so we are grateful for your sincerity. You agreed to pay 500 cedis a month.
Yes, please.
At a point, you stopped in paying. What is the challenge with that? Once you have agreed to pay.
In fact, I started paying, and after I paid 2 months, I had a problem. So I couldn't continue anymore. So I went to the office and then discussed it with the director. And I promised that I'm having an investment, which will end ending of this month. So if the money comes, I'll try if I can pay everything off, or if I'll pay part of it.
How much is your investment?
Okay, the investment is supposed to be 18,000.
Well, yes, 18,000. You are able to cover the remaining amount, but probably maybe investments are meant for. We will not stretch you that much. Take your time, and please pay the money. We want you to pay the money, but don't break the bank in paying the money.
Okay.
Yes. So please, if by end of month you have all the money and you think you can pay, kindly do that and pay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I think that the promise that you have given, that is the reason why you pay only 2 months and stopped, is that you have an investment, and when the investment matures at the end of August this year, you pay the balance. So we'll go by that. The instruction is that at the end of the month, go for investment, go and clear all the balance. Whatever is left for you is for you, okay? Mr. Sampson.
Yes, I've heard you, boss.
Don't go for the investment and then come back and say there was another problem, so you can't. Make sure if you don't, we will ask the committee we'll ask the auditors to take full action, because what you did is actually criminal.
Okay.
But we'll leave that aspect. will allow you to go for the investment and pay the money. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So you are discharged.
And thank you to Honorable Kluje Aveji, Chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, and also a Chairman of Finance Committee in Parliament. Inti empenyufo ya sitena mu ena yesisi kebi adanen kwanta akwakopi abrantie Samson na account mu ena cheso no jeso onim se ja teacher ni yetua ne kama abroso onim se ne sika edi otwopo ye de koye de obeye afedi e kire ohonom a auditors ya ba say hey masa sika na udi ye 15,000 Ghana cedis sika na itua ma ebeto account no ye wrong money ena ye de beto account no ena ja ye twe no eba Public Accounts Committee se omra na kwan ya o sika ne safa so eka ye o mechirem na afi kwan ya wo fa so atua no so omra na o mechirem abrante utum so yobi a nyamesuro wonimu oka nokre enti oka nokre todo otua 2 months afi busumi bia 500 busumi bia 500 enti eche otua 2 months pe na ojaye ena yibisa ni enti a well so onya problem enti me anya brantie ne so no hwe kwan a Public Accounts Committee no fa so etoto na no eyi nhye to ho se omra metua se sabi ena but se government institutions state agencies omo eba before committee nanim no ye ka kire wo se misappropriation bi akoso enti omo mra metua eno no Public Accounts Committee no ehwe so ohwe kwan omo fa so handle this gentleman's case no as compared to how omo handle other state institutions case no a difference ewom anasese na Magjerry obeka no
Edofo pa biamzi.
yes odo
On te say we
Kristo adom
ye de nyame ase. Na biamzi. Abranti di on. De woman ne say one de otini ba bi o na sika ba ba hit na account. Abranti ne enfa kuntu na se
enkodi
sika pen enhye da enkonkodi sika. Enti se wutie me na wo ye abadwuma edidibia bi ahye wonsa na ye wadwen se wo de ne de ye be ente se abranti edie bia mesre wo de wo dokono kwa unya mako ba ko sei na ande aka ho enam se abranti edie ono no sika no beto na account mu na eje ono so ko check de ko hwe ne how far ampa wabeka no kre we make attempt se otua eye we ente se yede no kotum ba bia wo de no tum kra na wo ha court no okojina amrana no kra we are going to waste time yaman mre ono kra so we investment bi it is an investment no obehwe na obetua free obehwe so ma advice ne kra say on na investment no wan kwan kofa ni nyina ba betana no wan kwan kwetro wo don tuatua kakra
wa ma meka say mesenya problem unse no meka je ntu ni saka na on do mbekle so on say the city no fan free ho eti biamzi abranti edie ne de nsunsun edem ye woni pa bi a wo de wo hyeda on mine sika ya de ama no na wa hyeda pa on fa nkoto chok o so de kwa akoto adwe o de kwa akoto adwe wa hyeda eye bo apayo eti na Magjerry
yeah
baby a me draw line ne say sabranti ya one hyeda ena sika no e finance ase impo yesi omomodian ni investment e bia nkwa ya ode koto na sase bia na ode koto ni fie bia na ofamra metua how much more wa hyeda bo apaye kwan so e di sika
e just said the woman they say abrante no so yen say you hold brief e di ama no ono so sika no beto na account mu no net san ko report na oko controller wo oko ka che o say sika say na ba beto account mu
e ne mremo ya Magjerry wan e benya sa da na
wonim say biamsi
because Ghana yeshi o
Ghana yeshi obi asend me 2,000 bi
unim ba bi efri
me nim ba bi efri obi anso mfrɛ me 2,000 enya aboso me miensa on me phone so
e bia ye o papa ensa wan na say wife ensa wan
me sure
me say si am tue de wo disika bia bra me am say me ma me nso je na me dia ba bebum
and the paragraph also send this kind of sanka or reference na ka wudi within
ashe ho ana say after that crowd be free send the message
aboso me miensa nie 2,000 da so da me phone so it me no number bia na me my din adwa so beka 2,000 bia asema
so my husband penny Mr. Penny husband ono so obi send huge amount edman so than the phones
so say the city
for 2 weeks
good once a way so 2 weeks
you know say ono finance card
because when I said the okay amount no so eti ese wo hwe akire na eno ko bi be kasa se wo hwe akire na se obi ama na wo de akoma Bank of Ghana sana maybe say mo sana mo me fa drop in fa me 2000 ko ene de me fa nko no kure de me hwe animu me hu obi a ago squander enemrem me fa drop in me fa drop in enko ma Bank of Ghana say obi asanim scan
me hu ni sanke yetimi aye ne saka Ghana bed
nanka ye
Ghana bed
biamzi ene de nanka ye
but nya hu kire we mu
na yempani vona kata dis kan koma no ground woda no ho a obeka tell the
we me nkwa akiri police station obi sika ayira na bedi ho na so good citizen na me fa nko police station na me fa nko me ko report ho say ya hu di pa no ya police for this kan Bank of Ghana okay, on the more serious note, Biamzi, a brand here, the next report one report.
Okay. But Public Accounts Committee, chaired by Papa Honorable Kluche Avechi, when we take it the rightful decision.
Oh, okay.
Media the year and the many so.
Na me ka say bia and come back on so next time no who be bisa go and report.
No so say come man ya way. Say processes wo ho because sika enya wo dia about before account immediately. So report na sika no so be hu ba bi efiri ono anso hu say efiri controller e na abanti no de na san kokko report. But one report we be kan okre. One may take it the rightful decision. I say I chop the money. I say you chop it. I say yes, I chop the money.
Yes, boss.
I say yes, boss. I chop the money. It was chop. Why you have to so betuya? Now one man you do a man sick as your man sa one man shut that boy payo. Now the year can so also what salary be and then sika be before account. Now sika no winning baby a free. And now to me ko tracing we say baby a free. Esa ki etu ya meka ba ko na etu ya meka mi no wadwuma wura ko bisa no say ejan wato account no wato market to animu ana e bia no watum enti no wa ye ne sa de ama wa fair enough on two mu a no wa revert no mesika sign call back
that's all
yen so and the yen so cry but they've taken the rightful decision but you woni pen bi ho mo shada oni de sika no or cash one de na 15,000 no 15,000
big
hey 15,000
and they chicken feed.
And do the now 15,000 so the man can you cry 15,000 Biamzi woman do almost share the woman there I say ye jisika no you be do akwa kujina nana no because yam power chow say won kwa na nyansa wo utirim na brane for man sika nhyɛ wonsa nti woman there ye jisika na sika there say ye je ya sande ne jina mrana no safo nti woman there ne de woman fa toton kra because my own message is nibi and say public officers and yes ade ne wo mo kra ye ne yen kan no mo tuatu an kakra e ma wo mo nkɔ hɔ
no mo kra na ya mo mutua
say ebi tua honestly so wo follow public accounts committee jumadi say na wo mo yu a wo mo recommendations ni bi no mo ha wo mo say charge wo mo tua sika no ebi tua wo men tua no na so wo mo ko gina amra na amra ni wo mo di. So say the city, you know. Yeah, Sanet here. Now, Biamzi Yaken, Public Accounts Committee, Professor Mills, Nyako fan the currency. Professor Mills said, Bar for Frono. A man for say, hey, Professor Doolittle. Sabra no man, Professor Doolittle, no. And now, Professor, and now, Yakwan yet, no one, that time can about for crowd, 2009, move on. It's in a Public Accounts Committee, a yes, certain. Sabra no. And no more telecasting in live.
Okay.
It's one day, I'm so one of the events. All kind of a month for be some say, Sikano Wahe, Monkotana GTV, Echi, Mokotana TV, a chambon baby a Ghana Sikano. Because Public Accounts Committee, you must one woman, yeno, and yet to market one. One more boy may you who is sick and baby and a num. Ayana Yaro,
Yentio, wouldn't say,
Yenti,
pay attention to news and follow
Public Accounts Committee, and media menya. Ghana ni baby wo pese hu baby Ghana yesika no wa Public Accounts Committee sitting nyadaje na de tena ho 30 minutes obesuama Ghana obehu baby yesika nanam aya na ya reho media na me follow pa aya na ya reho baby yesika nam na nye teacher ni 15,000 no 15,000 Ghana baby betima dia tun na de ache no ni bade de so otua mom na ye deterrent to
others na me sin komo fa nche no
so ezotua there be anya twa ezotua so eti biamzi dia woman ni say public account settings a wo mo ye no ana auditor general's report ba abonti no hwemu a oye mi teme hyew
say Ghana e bleed
eti Ghana sika pa na ye ni sei oman yi sika na ye ni sei ehyehyɛ so wo ho ye were internal audit agency ye were external auditors ye were hwan ye were memos a wo betwerɛtwerɛ ansa na sika no kura bia abonti o so still sika no first abo akwan saafo no de ba ne sa na ye gi sika no wi a eti se ogina mrana no ese ogina mrana ye kyewa so na eye nhwɛsode de ma afoforo na ya na eya kwa ye fa so eyi oman sika no biamzi eya reho aya na eya reho so we ready auditor general's report
niema edi sika na ya
aba
ase eni so ade no yenim ne ye
aba ne ebisa senti ye wi a could you believe say sika ye kɔbɔ ho bosia no ewa amanone no ebitime yira say sika no dodo etimi yira wo Ghana
na ewo
auditor general's report no okoka ye say enye ni nyina na eye no kra bi wo ho a eye just misapplication ne misappropriation ne
misapplication and misappropriation
miss for no mu free misapplication and misappropriation for no mu free yen so ye de boy ho asafo hene ne di o man ni sika enye papa because we share systems a ewo Ghana na biamze enti sanka o man systems ye wo bi o ye wo emra Public Financial Management Act
na maka say emra no
in normal wo hwe your procurement act
wo ho
ese kwa ye fa so ma contract emra wo ma enu de anka bebre o eti na ke ye ni hawo nanso so
implementation no ye
ntimi enu ti na eto da bia de mra foforo bi anam se mra ye di be ye de ha e di na se mra we ba be
te say dia he na nanso eni ya twe ho manso digidi
we LGBTQ de na LGBTQ wo ho
ye be pass e be ye
de dia na e be
affirmative action bill ya ma pass e be tena ho sa
dia na e be
etimi me ye bibi fa
sakra bebre wo ho kwa ye mfa nya adwuma because mra na ye de ye adwuma yi anko manyi sika na ke ye be bo foto no ho ban na ke bebo foto no by pa o eye ja na wutie public accounts committee settings a ena unhu se abrante 15,000 e dey say we dey
chicken feed
na 15,000 dey be dwen sadia say eti aye won ma to ya na ye na emom won so a won ma di ye sika twitwiri die hundreds of thousands of Ghana cedis hundreds of thousands of millions of Ghana cedis no safo na say ye twe om de om gina mrana no no man no ye si yanka ye boabo ye sika na nu nyina yi a akiya konko bobosia dia kwa
one city crane free baby
na akiya konko bobosia ye kwa ye sora na kwa bobosia we $100 million na we auditor general's report sika ayira ewomu no ye kekesi ani a within some years no eboro 500 million
bosia na yakwa
eboro bosia na yakwa bono so ntina ede na ye so it's ya it's a branch any day a said o my no ntu twa kakra
okay abusianfo magjari me da se abusianfo me ba mo so na won so se me na me senka ye mfa ncha branch ye no ma yenye because one said that enye ni da ho sa it get fa ncha magjari se da bi se omo ehye no emma ni tua se ne ebe ya nse na ho ene ahwe yi e de ama foforo na fe mpanyimfo no so a womu tuatua ban nwuma no a womu di sika se de omani efra no womu nso so enka hunu se seketwa yi ya manipa na tua wo a wudi kese ani gina yi. Good afternoon Bianzi. Me ba chodi ni baby afrefi
original kokwazi kanaishi
yo original yeti yo
fa konya na mencha me boss magari na mencha ya menka honi za branje yato nka ya me pa dia nka ni yaji so mu jeri mintia genti america se mintia no se so mu nim se obi discan ye je a eni omo fo mani che parliament MP for maji double titu MAAME peso MP for maji double salary no ye timi nkan omo jada kwesete committee na omo ne ye atutu ano baba ye ne ade no ma be twe secret na CCC o so sam na ade na kitwa we die ingina mo hye ne so wontia na MP for no mo disika Ghana mo blow die sika double omo wuwo and some of a catchy in my dear, you know, or my aware, no dear, or more money, but not to already money pepper or more. And Camia, the make us say before I meet Yano, or money parliament for no so Diana, anti for no so Diana.
Oh, no, I would have when I check. But I say, good afternoon.
Many about me also.
About your dinner, baby, everything.
Only a penny Evans.
Oh, only a penny. But
say that you be this off for
it has
bow a basone a foot to a ya of the mine.
it has
Massimo may be can a minu or casa or koi. O my yet, Timo who say penny beer this scammer. Ya punishing that. Many China for me. The internet China ye. They will hang you. Yet, move to me or yet, then committee. Mumwa G double pay. Me enunti this year. Makase. Onyame ankama kuma me nua BIAMAH. Afupa dede. Because me hu fa so bia ya na ewo. Wa wo semra no utumi G double pay more than 4 years. Ote ho say obi akodi 15,000. Ena brand here kan no say you no account ya. Yet ha obi nkoto ambulance mra. 2.something million euros. Uni ni ebetumi aye. Edro debi na me hwe you other stations are. Me read to me who say, Ocean of war, and Kuala school down a guacca, Omunibia Omotiso. Omodida, Omoyafin did that for my Omotro. Now to me 2.something million euros. Fakota, dear bra, why you have no basta? Yet your man, and I will you me assemble by. Yet to make us run a call to say 1 and or the Koji scan. Yampaning for fair, a tem over hole. Yamu your mind. When we saw here need by teacher need by there in terms of more synchronized. Catch parliamentarians and they say, double pay now, 4 years. No, Coachia, I guess Yamin Fan Chonda. Then you about only I mean,
Medassonia Penny, Medassi, hello, good afternoon.
After MAAME, baby, Abocordia.
Yes, what don't patch you didn't baby everything.
Yo, Nana Mohammed, Kaswa, Oberia, Masanaki.
You, Nana, it's you.
I said, I'm coming my way. Let me check information minister. I hear Papoke. But I mean, MAAME, every year,
Nana, wadaro my position who ye kakrama me na online mun na hokra. Hello.
Hello.
Aha, yet you, yanko.
Yo, me that Messi, every year say you want Obiana in a tree. Obi Kaya Bonnet, Oranyano, Afano Trimmer, Dim. Obi Kapulin in Nampepe, Penessa, oh, Baba, 2 form, Nessa, or Capo Biswa. Now, when your case, I do not work up here, beer, there won't dine, Jenny. Your best friend paying for, said your walker, menu ya Jane. I know, and yes, any, and any brisika, and a branch and a pet, and a sicana barber tomb, and also all the water. I'll be all to me and in the home, and they do be cigar. I don't know your case. But where they are not in the baby. Opebi, the sound kind, and a barber tomb, and also other water. And the best, a mining in a wound mobile. Let's say, able to add that channel, Monfighter. Say your honey in Estica. Say about Kufu Sikan Qua, and I can also buffer Bafaso. But they say your man Sikan Party, a brand tendency, you more or minimo. Chugo. Say Yamian, I don't know, a crown big papa be Biamana. Over to my Baba, or money to cry back here, Manuel, with us, baby.
Mensomeda Sipi, good afternoon. Maybe I show we didn't baby everything. What's say?
Mami BIAMAH of AKWAFO.
Yes, Oruba, hey, me am a champion man. Yanko,
Mami Bacha, where there?
is that drum?
Michama Jerry, move Boju Papa, Yango Ponchram.
That's it.
I'm going to pray. Mami, make me baby. Then car send him his car. Now I send this car. Now the good with also. And when I a woman, of the Kwame Deka, a lad day, of the Kwame Deka, school fees. Of the Kwa, Sabe, Tafracha, Membra Adamica, as me man is Kango Bonity. Not me, not the bonnet of my anything. me na menti asie na fa sika no anka maka kyerɛ mpanifo sɛ papa mpanifo mbakum ya mungumi wan si di kura mi nyima di nyina sɛ de panin ka no ɔdi dabo ne bɔne wa yɛ ne sɛn me akyɛ ɔno na kaa mo nsɛ dis kanumra na last me gyina Ganeshi market a yɛ tɔ adeɛ ana ma bi sɛ oh wan si ka ne gu ha yi ana yɛ sɛ sika no ana yɛ so obi ba no kwansi wrong person kro ofiri baabi o ɔtɔ ti yɛ pɛ ɔtɔ mi sika yira ana yɛ de ma no ani bɛ 1 minute obi aba sɛ me pama kyɛ odi sun anti ɛno no ma me wadi a oni wadi a odi zevu so ni oni nyango pɔn nya juma bye bye
Eraden Council, hello, good afternoon.
BIAMAH.
Papa, mpacho dini baby afrefi.
Evangelist, what is written?
It's written.
Mpacho onwe.
Yo, nyame adome ho ye. What is written, yankwe?
Yo. Asama udi ka kra ka first no say bi a we ye bone a be call maso. Na BIAMAH bi won mu kra no a bone bi won ma eja na nkasa. Udi ka nya ho asotwe ansan. Eni nyina mpo na be ko mofra no so saa. Wan kasa utumi nya ho asotwe ansan. Ebi won so a won o mani nyina eche. Ebi ni mo ho no ma office okay. Ko be ko me ba so de na enya hwe. Sene wo hene ezekaya kan no so me bire so de. E bone na ma me so de na se me ma de na ewurade me pe. Bema ni pe bire ho no mo hu se o bone be ko me ma so de na hallelujah onye ne ma ho. Enso e be kan atunya kan wo ma. Yankopon no pe no ye. Na wo kan Job chapter 34. Na ka the 10 to 11 na. Wo si Yankopon onye nya wontene. Empal Yankopon so be di asembone. Ana so be tia temu ne mu woni pa bia se na wakwan atie no. Sane Yankopon ma ne to. BIAMAH tike ni asemi. Bani wo se mo aduma ko didi a yewo kra bia bo ne nyonko abo achi ne we. So nta wo hwe mo aduma no a ya tetumi chesi abo akiti ba no achi no. On se ni agba koduru. Tike ni den o man yi. So a politician pa ga yen ban gomo na ne ka. Se wo so NDC na bipini a gomo na ne ka. Because o man no be o man na du no attention say ya na ebebu. So woni bia eso hwe ohun yi me da me ka se ga na wo na so woni bia woni panyi bi odi wani mu a so ho so man na wo ta no se na mo ka se mra ne nya djuma no mra ye djuma ne che wona ni bi akodu kwota na hu se yes Ghana ya so kodu kwota man BIAMAH na hu se nie o man wo ye de mla dimi pa bi no mo ani bia ya we ho enti woni bia adwene ho na wona mo ado se gu wachi Nyankopon aga wadi wani ka ka do akodu bia wo kro e ba won to wona e wo bie se jata no mo sentimi mo akase no abo bi na kwasi jata operation wa okọ esikafo na ọma we mutumi no mu nya kan sie ọhun ti no so ogodi aman sika sa wo hwe wo fie na adwene ho e tina bi no ama medi e futu abema Ghana fo no we se na kan uskani bi a anase be bledi Ghana sika ye hu obi kan yo oyo masem ekusi sei yamo nti ani nyina mpo e ka se be fere japade angwa si hwe e di ọma we no mo no mama ye di emrani di wona eni bi esen wona ewu bi BIAMAH das na misra.
Men so me da sepe. Good afternoon.
Mami BIAMAH.
Papa, Efo.
His brother Alaji Miri. Mami BIAMAH.
Yes, Efo.
Say my catch now say. Na me di asra oni asite Alaji no. Omodia na charo bo wat.
Mate medwen ho, meguso a medwen ho. Mate. Metwa na bo.
Alaji babi a wo bia bitia. Mami BIAMAH. She ya si ayewe wa. Enye yesi Bible say yewade nyina ho kwan. Ba enye nyina ni pataye. Se ikabi abato wa kanso ma. Ese wunya butre na wo hwese. Asika we ne detena si. Ehu be akire be ba tie ma na. Asa to be a ikabi ni be to me ya kanso bi a 500. Na me hu oni pa no ye momo. Ike mo 2 months 3 months. Ansa na sika no ebi a bi ntabe kan ansa na ho aka. But because of sika no enya wo dia, wo person wo use no gidi be tini go. Wa ntinu sa ni pa bi frɛ na beto ne sa wo di e so bi ni die. Ye ni sa so dia em bua because you have mistake ni ba antino media anka be ya sika bi ba na se nye wo dia nya bi frɛ na case jo mu ansa. Enya se ba ya na what because Ghana see me brother we case see and emra no achi ebinum anchi ebinum. Mami BIAMAH ye nyina etraswa
ana maame bi yɛsɛ wade sika bi ɛne yɛde ne kɔ ɛne yɛagyeli no masrock yɛsɛ yɛagyeli no asat now asɛ maame no ɔda so tena aborɔkyi ɛnti wofo sɛ maame bi ama wo a wotena hɔ yi ɛne ne yɛfo paa na saa sika yi sika 1,000 Ghana koraa bɛdi yɛn nsa yɛhyɛ tɔ kurom kurom bɛkɔhwehwɛ yɛ aba ɛnso sɛ ɛno maame no wɔ yi sɛ ɔenjoy ɔda so tena so aborɔkyi Ghana ha ne ɛtena so ɛsɛ yɛaho sɛ meyɛ politics paa o baa meyɛ biribi a mehwɛ makyi ɛsiane sɛ makyi ne bi maane mu ne bi nti meyɛ no mehwɛ adeɛ bia metu ne nan po mehwɛ sɛ ade hu yɛ bɛyɛ ɛto da bi ne ha Lawrence Park a yɛtena so dulɔɛ ne yɛabo nipa memfa me sɛ akɔka ne bio because de bia mede mɛdwɔ maama asɛm no mede tena me so ma me bia ma mebɛwie no mesrɛ sɛ sɛ nipa de bɔ nkurɔfoɔ bi korɔ no ma mefafa afoɔ yi especially mbaa no a motena taxi mu no ma me bia ma wotena kaa ne mu a na taxi driver no ɔsɛ ɔnkɔ bia ti fam na walɔko dɔɔso no ɛnti wobɛbia bia wɔbɛka sɛ bie ma me bia ma ɛnti wadwene nyinaa tena ase sɛ wo bie dɔɔ no ɔsɛ bie wakyerɛ na ɔmɔyi wo sika ɔmɔyi wo fo nti ne saa de wei me sɛ baabi a mɛkɔ bia mɛka saa de nti mmaa no a motena kaa mu ne obiaa wotena kaa mu sɛ wotena kaa mu no a wobie dɔɔ no na adeɛ na ɔmka kyerɛ sɛ bia ɛyɛ kɔrɔ no ɔmobɔ hwɛ ho yie na sɛ saa kɔrɔ no ɛkɔ so paa ma me bia meda ase sɛ ɔma ma menkyia maame asiama
medase pa hello good afternoon Ipacho nyame adom me ho ye o mate aw kafra mate last wo bo me kokko sa de we ho mate adwobre yes
na be hwe no na ye gmo Ghana anya police na judges na be hwe na ma hwe me the street right ko bo baby wo na me kwoti so video to street right no what you me catch so on phone no hu ma agentin akwa phone one na say ababo phone purum sa ade sin o ko police station madina police station no o ko report the police ya ba so o ba be tin me me go abanga japa do hu ban no konfo no street right no am food dancing we are the so me na me say adi wa wo di za won no nkwan won abi ma cho konfo no o ti so abeto fo ma dancing no na wa be police aboard the 14 wo ba me so boy investigation actually asabwe ya mpa na so ya mpa no o ba be tin because o be be ma wo be investigation no no wo bua cha ha e kan dey ye na me de be sa ma ti wa ma wa na be show am la na ye ma nye jeji abi jeji so wo show am la ye wo de so bi for court sisi a na ke en ten so show am la ye duma na me show ko futu se na me ti so kanta mo bu na e be jeli bi sa denti no owo mra no ani na adam afra me police station no afra e ti ye jeji so no na be show am la o ti se jeji so be show am be ye duma no na ma em le ye duma Ghana ada ne ti se no so wa ya de abi fi dan kanu sanko I saw the money.
Enti na ameto account mu no. Enti na ameto account mu.
What the profit was account mu mo share. So what's the credit? Remember I just said that I'm first time again, I'm first time to my account. But what my ya so what to do that. What we just into this year. Na ko ko shira no. On one no, on two from na na ko ko no onye sika, no for me sika no. On my Ghana na. Ghana pay for like no be sika. Oh, if for sport make to what's that? I could take $3 million. Never can be anything. Or be about a COVID. Now, more time when I'm going to carry it. And this is the time when I'm going to carry it. What you told me, Kutia? That's what you get $3 million. This is because the intention is down.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am.
Epacho, one evening.
Ma'am, ya unni mi pa mama kada.
Yeah, great.
Ma'am, ya ma.
Yes.
Asoma odiato. Oi. Who say ya be na MPP NDC o. In the last man your kasa ko ife samoka. MPP NDC. More man no. Assembly wo ho a MPP NDC space no. E see yi tu ba bi. Na ya ka na ebe bo man no. Ma'am, ya ma she Abamu panyifo fisika mu di to mu wia ya do ko to public account committee a ya yo si no se ska un be tanu mu yawo me di ho am tiase eni na abamu panyifo bebra mu bo mu di ska no o be wia ska ko investment ya nya ho fa so ya o mo chini pa o se ska no me di aba na nwa gan ska to me de o dwen ho a o tiase nya so bi ani ma dwen bi ani che obi ko wia body on be ti body na sa jeli no obi ko wi akoko on be ti koko na sa obi ko phone on be ti phone no agba sa jere no adent na obi ko wi Ghana scapo be account committee abe ni be akotum temi so omu young no bom ba enti na manfo ti omu je scan no say ya dia anka public account committee trust na abam nipa MP ministers ebi president kwa omu je scan say jeli won a obi ti ba bia obesu na we di entisa so entisa enfu na be shema constitution ejuma aya president on be shema constitution che ma dia so for first call for ma me mpa ko police station yo on be this kanu
Medasipe, good afternoon. Pacho dini baby Boros. Ayo, yanko. Kristo na dom da se kitame.
Enya better me say 1992 na election. The time we be kai pa 1992. Me say Sunyai airport. Maami onyani bi okona fu. Ore ne pa ni. Omo ye adwuma na maami no so okofena. Maami no kona nim kakra airport ho no a o. Se wonu Sunyai airport a. Amafo ye go side and side pa. Airport ho no a na maami no kofena sidi na okta ne pa ni no. Maami no kona nim kakra ko hu se briefcase ne da ho a. Kan kwa ye mu ma maame ne fa sika na wa mbɔ ne pa ni na ma ne o so ka tɛ ne pa ni sɛ ɔba na pa ne si ko bra maame di sika ko police station ko da ko police station ma o di sika na ko ma police ko no mo ma no ka so fa ka fa ko na ya o mbe ke mo nzem na de ya no o mo ne maame no o ne be kasa e wo kwa be so si police for na fa sika no maame no to ko back ko ka tire ne pa ni sɛ kwa o ko e no di onye stebu ha o back maame me say kakito bi nkapani ni twitwa no maame no ko bɔ ne mama ne mba hia fo gufie maame no bɔ ne mama ne ma si ma wo se ni kwa senke from ma ye de ye maame bi ye di hia ye brebre be no wanya sika briefcase ma wanti na mo pa ni na mane wanti mi afa sika ya mba wo de sika na ko ma police for ye den ama police for so tie sika ko mo fa sika no eti o ma ka ni pa no de sika na be show no o ni pa be no o pay for no o election time no de sika na be that am dey ba wo ne hwan na wo the biscuit na wo di kilo ni maame a police for na fa sika no mama maame ne we no boy no di abrante ne di o mu nja no na sika pay for no di no o mu wia o ma we mu no se ka se e chi o mu pa nka nsa wo ma ye ma nka prison se wo Ghana ayi na ye ma am bia ma nya mi sha o ne adwuma pa o ye bye bye
Medase nyamisha unso. Hello, good afternoon.
Yabi.
Yes.
Obagada.
Nana mwako.
Obaima.
Ube jansa bra no wakasa rim kasa.
Manu soja abrante na onye eska koto accounts no. Oye teacher ni ano so oye de adwuma.
Ah, oye teacher.
Am say ono onye NDC ni ono so onye MPP ni wo hu.
Me ende minim.
On paper ti fa no nkodom. Let's say be shiagu. Because why you ekwaji wagana emme eko court. Omka jigana for say why you me amfa tuo anko gire obia so anyi skana ana exabator accounts mo. Na teacher ni no aye bia okwo se ye mo ne besia. Wanko ye mo ne besia o. Teacher ni nakatua aye sen. Ena bo so me onte fa se ne wo mu efa ko tua eka. Ye be se teska we ofuma teacher no ondi ni free. Enyu kwa zo mo dan ne ka. Because the MP at parliament agi double salary. CEO akosan contract ama eka abata uskeni bia ayira maso kusika yefes kan kuma gedi forma wo market ase obebesi ase kennedy ene ye jelino so nko de fia otia brochire sd abenkwa ne nkatenkwa eni pizza awa brochire ne kicheni na ono ye otiga na ekira ade a ne ho chene no sika akosan accounts mu na we bia musi onkonko tua Mami soja. Asema na kumbe kwenye edi misano. Ye best sase we die. Tika ni mpeso on kaso ye di sese mbi ni ye kebi mano. Because say ska we die on tele ne entra ne china. Because ska enyegu auditor general aye ho aka on say ye hu be ska na fa no. Ne tika ni ska fie we on su ongo twa de ye ne nya adwen.
na ni nyaka chama kidali say skana wo phone so media me send na of my dey send me why me mistake and I want to na account 2000 no a che media do fan send
for evidence bra we are simple for evidence bra what the ba what dey be ma. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mami.
Me ba cho we dey be afre.
Yeah, from Isaac, Mukasa Fitama.
Yo, I get you.
Mami, Miss Suma, my Ghana. Miss Suma, my Ghana. Shema Esi. To forcing. She's Kay Asho. Shasana Tamaku. Sika was a farmer. One hour to one day. 900 billion. What did not to so end this fool. Want to fight to say, Mammy, bra. Mama, only baby, only baby, Mammy, war. Want to fight to some brand, shed the miskey. Went to my G. End this in not in a whim or your chairman. So end this in ya. And end this free na. Wobedinachi, waked on this car. Yes, you were Ghana no. Sagana yan sir. It's a main bring put a mammy time I work at the word not to me. It's a Ghana for your soul, your mama no. There's canal or the mamma no. The can be a baby a mammy one conquisition and bra. So be the Miss Suma my Ghana. Now Ghana for Mama you make sure. Say you better wait here NDC MPs.
Me da say pay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
E ba cho di ni be afrefi.
Ayo e pa che from me safo me ka se feel like a big question.
E ba cho ye mi tio.
Iri ga ma min chia era Jeff Saki. Jefferson Saki a opre
E ba cho ha ye nchia o wada Roma.
Yo ma te ma BIAMAH.
Enko.
Na ma BIAMAH ko ma se mi so teacher ni no. Me dan na me hwe no TV simple na wo ye me mobo na OPK who beside say you chop the money or say I chop the money na me hwe MPs na nim say anka 15,000 there anka obeye omomobo mpo na anka omaka say 15,000 there everybody ko ka so there ye be chia ma because na what say why investment say 18,000 na ebe so this month the ending of this month say so anaka what be AKWAFO 18,000 now ko 15 and then teacher ni na investments already be years na yen on funding ni na ko chia say sigawi emre ko am MPC am siwe mo ji double salary agdi millions of Ghana cedis ayen te won hwe se mo tiu te dia chemu the MP for the money teacher ni mo ani ni ye kura because 15,000 there uhwe teni no oti ona na hombo bia ode ti ona omo sere no omo anya de o se ko ba ko ka kire no se o we die me tia ma because ike we nye sike bia mo ba ka kire no se wo nkoko tia control food di sika ke si am nka ho hwe na kitwa wi amen bia ma me da
Men so me da se abusuafo ha na ye de we no nyina ye de mo ABC ye de course ni nyina ye de ABC. Eya need 100.9 na waso ego a otie no ahaye need FM me my Ghana nti o my Ghana nti o mai ni eyeye ni enti eye me papa na ka say engineer wu ye eye wanga sabua nefa se de ye run things ne papa mu a I was having a sembebre and a guapono so yeah babe pensen mo Dr. Baumia in his store. Dr. Baumia in his store in the Eastern region has called on Ghanaians to vote for him as a brand new president. Because only be that the first time in the what I say. Media Foundation for West Africa has called on journalists to control his speeches hate speeches from politicians. Yate ye be control. And then me shame de ase wa hase. Wa be ye ho ayi bia o ha bia no. Off. What has taken the leading role in the upcoming elections? I say manifesto no be a launch ne de. And then matese PNC for womo a start vetting. Is that no ko bia na sa wo ye den. Na we kra na me hwe na ayi into emirichi. Ono so wo ye den PNC. Omo start vetting. Ai. Enti enne ensem bebre ene amabrante ya 115,000 afa na see ya ye say ye twe na boso yi ene ehon nsem ahodro pi ne ewie ye ba besi ne koso ene mira ya wasani tano political analyst waje nadwa ye hwe ni mo se afofra aka no wo mo so be yi omuti na fe wo mo abeka ho na enkomo no aso se twan wo mo nya ma ye wo bia wo chini bia kwobolo ye ndidi a ye nya ne bi kwobolo bia ni ho no ma di agya ne bi fufuo kra na ye be wa ye de yi no woma no ebobo ne de no so na it seto ye de ato ho wo ba wa wo hu za wuri di nkwan yo da wo ke carry yo so ye na de ban yo aha ni tata no bacho me ma wo akwa ba
mejo so
bibia boko de
ya me ado me nhira nkwa
e da yesu ase because me hu say nhira nkwa because wura ha no no ana atmosphere ni nyina ne the aura and everything na asesa what you say me hwe magje hwe me me hwe magje hwe me say aha hey is that ano oh yeah guy too oh yeah guy pa blue black and so e fatal
me da say
fatal pa
atade ne fatal papa
me da say me say
my jerry the material no me bia me pe
fine me say catch no a teacher ni no a 15,000 through no fault of his ekogu na account mu no no so one be say chire na o de sa nkwan no na me say go mu hu no bobo no mo fa nche no mo no koko. What do you say?
Me da say I hear you make okay on be can say analyst banza
I know you because say we dey remember
Mama, we are running an animal farm system.
2 legs good, 4 legs bad.
Yes, on the African continent. And baby, Ghana to be specific. I may subscribe to the idea, say, young fan channel. But I may say, some of the two dresses here. Regular callers and testers, or more suggestions, pronouncement. It appears to me, say, we are tackling the issue from one side without looking at the other side. First of all, and yet teacher no, and also I say, emphasis can into account. Ubi ne incompetence, and I say negligence, I should say. And a man says can a broswa a cotton account. First of all, again, teacher no will name how much oje as secretary. Into any foreign money, the teacher knows the right channel to pass through. Now, only very sure of the checks and sign up obey Susikano. In the same vein, Sanka Kobana say the salary say 5,000 a month, and they buy 10,000, 1,000 Ghana cedis every soir. And can we name the right channels to follow to ensure say the kind of difference in the Babe too. Until once it's a Kana Brosono, it is also equally right. Say obefa the same channel so now what I say ban say na cover say because I don't know it is clear evidence say who is scanning yawodia who nimba be free buy. Now the animal system we are running and I say yet hana say MPs or margin double salaries. As we speak, you and I, do we know as to whether they paid it back to the state coffers?
Yes, proof.
But you see, that is where the problem is. George Orwell, in a book, Animal Farm, and a moon seminal, and yet different from the system we are running here in Ghana on Africa. Sure. And Rechi, Yatihana, you say, a branch be a day, ne car coffee train that yes. I'm a train I tested for a bepim. Within a twinkle of an eye, you're jailing. By now, I'm so about because 6 months next right? Say MPB. And a car. Echo says, I didn't soon trade in Pim. I can assure you, sir, MP no, would never step foot close to baby idea branch we got 2 years. You understand? Similarly, you and you see University Dombi, had, used, is it sexual favors or whatever it is, a coaching committee. And yeah, some of us were saying, say, all the people on the committee, and none of them had the moral right to even say, because Omote Parliamentary Select Committee, the Public Accounts Committee now. MAAME, all the cases that they have been adjudicating over, they have no moral right. I'm not saying they don't have the right jurisdiction, but I'm saying morally, they don't have the right. Because they are equally guilty. So, I would have expected the demeanor of the teacher, the way he went about the whole thing. Or more committee members, committee members, there were more than 15. Yeah. For your, at least, even though you did the wrong thing, for your sincerity, you contribute 1,000. Why? You see, because you see, the Honorable Alfeji and the committee demonstrated what we can call a human face attitude towards the teacher, right? Okay. But equally, you guys could have said, okay, in fact, you've been sincere, even though you've done the wrong thing. 1,000.
Offense, OPK. I can say, for being honest, Bomodia has said, Uber to us, no tuan and kakra, and Percy the pressure, so. Exactly. But the pace at which you were paying it previously. Yes. Now, Honorable Vejizo Bayer was there, who could investment that come on, go and pay. But
even tuan and kakra, and no, and I mean, internet makes a human face. Yeah. Tuan and kakra, or more dear buy, what happened? Right? And a tuan and kakra, some mum Bob was kind of mutuan kakra, the chain, Sanka, and also your bedamasi. Right? Now, those on the committee, do you know, sir, the possibility, sir, by a particular Friday, envelope keke will be the barber to the tables, about 100,000 Ghana. Nipa ba kunkura betumi atwa access kanama. But nobody took that steps, say, my yentri amount. And reach ye Ramadan on nchen ho. And I say me pese mu nyina mu free street no so. Enti say na moya momre fie na momre dwumam na mema modwuma. But who say crofo PA dinner term whatever it is that Magdan has done that infuriates people. At least if we had 100 of him, I will take 3 people out of the street and kebe boy. But of course, on no such remu say, crofo our do ma what take you out of the street or do ma ko dwuma mu no. Nipa mi no pe any stay. But he's not perturbed, he's still trying. Other people are insulting, but I feel say he's doing his best in terms of that area. But mommy, say ye de akwahwe baafo eba akoto jail and I say ye be more ye retrieve ska if you more ensem for the fact to say a BS can better account to move wrongly. We should equally do the same to heads of institutions. Government appointees are more is a pudion or more than millions. And the form once I say there be as a common sanket way ye budget. But that was not to say because like I already explained, it is a wrong thing and the right thing for you to do is to pay. No, but until the auditor came. And said he didn't know. No, he knew. Says yeah, he knew. Mark Jerry, which I can tell him where it is coming from. It is the coverage. It is the coverage of the. It is the coverage of the manifesto Takura de best 3 days.
I was about 2 months in you.
Oh, there be the buy and son oko. And no man. I don't have a boom content about catch there say media phone. Yeah, more so and so.
As I don't know, did you accounts mupa, or did you go about you? Everyone want to move a 1 year cap reference you say. Because ministry be any government agency be anywhere on budget for media.
Yes. And when they take it, they sit on it, and then the media go hungry, and then they cover. Yeah, media jumano anyway. Media enyame na mbeka mamo. So bejire we train kran almost your best start that time we. Na that time no mai no already more kogu ho because mo pay news amagana for. Mo be tran ho sa. Meanwhile skank ese ye de mama ese sombo no. Obi atran so watete so kra. No the aka no abrem. So unya kropo de na utia yi. And for this particular, I am hoping and praying, say, a branch in Obetria. But we should tackle it from the other angle, say, omo tua sika wrongly into people's account. No? It means your negligence is too much. You are becoming incompetent. I know you can say ghost names, no, so you know whatever it is. There's another possibility in Swa. Let's assume say maybe you're a teacher. And a madam for be a man in school, my classmate being no controller. I know no you're in charge of this transfer no man. And then be a good account. Those things are also there. Those things are also there. Until people use various means, me tell you. Nana do begu majuma, me the cow absa. And I make a chom say, majuma gu. A branch ya gu majuma. Enti ma betri a
branch ya
enye kokwado.
No ya branch.
O ya branch ya pa.
Hey, nana do onya ete no.
Nana do ya branch. O jana na so na se na mahu se ne koto dwo ha nkakra. But o jana na so pa. Ana hu wo kwa na bati ya wakunku.
Gagai.
Gagai. And I'm saying akwa gu majuma. Enti meba betri ya. Na nipa no kura me docket no. Me friend consistently. Mr. Tete utie me de me ho tudwa. Inti ono so wanim say I have been honest. Say menye ska na me abetua. Matua principal no interest ni bia wo. Na akoka ketua bi na de na betwentwe. Na e bloat up. Now say don't worry, me ba betua nyabotre. Right? So when you have that sincerity in you and that heart to as it will render your accounts, it makes people also feel say okay, you bet me afa kwan we so abono amanetua. And he must pay. And that is what we say accountability. So equally, no more committees, almost they should take the same steps. Almost there's this to conclude. No, there's opinion be now some akoto from the previous administration say green bee fertilizer be whatever it is cocoa board no maybe. Mame up to date yendi asemi docket yera na yehu na ye judges bi mu ko ba before abesi nne say ye me amte ya anka medemu da but akoye government yes akoye government appointee head of institution na che so mo de omo immunity na ye momo ye ko gina wie ne to aba mo no na che say akoye boachi bidi. In conclusion maybe me ko check. I want to urge people to say omo ko check wo mo dino say registered mo me ma ko check me there. And interesting, I think say it is not encouraging. And yes, from what I see, from the one almost started here, first day, 27 people.
Wow.
From
area on.
Baby, I remember 2 abananka. Okay. Day 2, 24. Okay. And as at the time, there's 11 and I go check here. Na nipa 8. And abba. Until I'm urging. Say this is a very important exercise. Into BMP na or make sure say we didn't ya take it because a code no more dear banner ya de check no. Uba or morty ya better one so necessary so data boy for me so they don't have the technical know-how and as a technology to say yeah dali code ABCD no manoma. Into a measure will be a sanka utu na mo na alcohol na check here a beboy ina medase.
Mensume das Mr. Yawasani Tano ena otene nkana my one and only political analyst eno no. Na nansense mo nte krachi bi nka na de wokoya oso ono a na do mu a ena fe no yiniti. Adote
mami
akwaba
mami mi da
pacho ni ofri bokode e
bia e boko mami
da yesu ase
na enye bete
ede na enye bete
no henye bete Joseph Ajepon ojira ma MCCPPO said those days ai presidential ai na interview na horo bi no say henye bete ono country pa ona na Polando moche o pese ugu na nimu ase woni show no so we use the word hoax no so ntia a joke and we share that no the pm no the be a topical issue henye bete I wish you're jonkalizing on the political money.
Yes, Enya better.
Oh, okay. Money swinty. I feel like ja. But my time can cry. I'm still heavy. And me fa. Mami. Ndia gusu.
Eda yesu ase. O ba na utie.
There be. Man fa me kan kwamba.
You said and say public accounts committee sittings with the chair crack.
That's why.
Catch no a teacher you know or see I drop the money no. Wono no ye fence yes wo mra metua. Wo metua se sika no. Sika ekoto on account with 15,000 Ghana cedis, which he wasn't supposed to take it. And as waja ahochire nti or consume ye. Aha. Eti wa rent ye didn't be pay mu ewo public accounts committee and him say omra na omeyi na no nti a that sika no beto on account no mo na
some
I should think so.
Yeah, some judges.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, also.
But GBC issue now.
Yeah, GBC issue. No. After GBC, no, we need the next one. And also,
Mami says, other ones in other ones are paying for a deal.
You are talking. We have said the ball rolling. So
you, me that's my fakonya winchia. It's here for you now. National for you now on Facebook. Now I'm fan chairman and I'm saying, "Nema ko some way be, but nemi adom." Etiasi. Na because why bomb ebo edwuma no so ewo anya so tu na mami say yesi teacher na intua based on their esi no eni aka nyina intua e ba ni sa is can I mean the money will come back make they should pay with interest you calculate interest no you find say I thought T-bills with them na you use T-bills the current interest rate no na you find charge no munyina because I don't see why sika beto account mu na sika ni so ba o check bank statement we hu narration no e bi free eba na say o for obi ending komo say eja mama is name is from Nit FM na ya true Nit FM for 115 ta me Nit FM en nisa arrangement na me this kind no I think it's conscionable enough say we for Nit FM say eja mo company no accredit my account anania all this can to account my friend but what this can in there on you with interest mommy that's my view.
Hey, what's that the interest abaka?
Yes. What keep you can for a while.
No o kan say mo na muntu ametum. On do atini baby na mo to escape ametum house
and then no documents ni na auditor general report and I say auditor mo ye epiem say can na beto account no anya bia na
politicians akese o ma chop Ghana's money o ma tua with interest
na make say if that's the case no near cause you na yentua with interest
me dey na say gentleman yen fa no ho nche no ye mo no kokko yen fa no ho nche no hey say
mama yen is
because obi adi ni anye a dey na so we su be dey ebeji
you're setting the pace no you see in one breath no I understand you because obi ko you about the other prison for 6 months obi you have millions of dollars otifi so I understand you but say PAC for it be who say cannot at the man account and say on to with interest. Now, there should be an example for all those where DS canon so. Obi on with interest. Because mammy near cost of Ghana no. We share near APM or GBC issue they say no. Would you agree on Tiasia? Director and say the car is a car by account more was account $105,000. Minister to say Matia in excess of 3 million and on Kaiba excess of $3 million. I feel Minister let anybody see what you have 2.5 million direct into GBC.
Wow.
That was the next letter I buy a press conference direct to. And near other company now say my friend my finance director, my mom statement me be say can pay about direct no 105. And I feel some of the money is Ministry of Youth and Sports so it's directly to the third parties. Me my contract. I sublet be the amount of a senator no. Una utiano. And you know Metiano. And baby, mommy, whatever is showing, he say, this cannot. That's a conclusion. Oh, the Ministry of Youth.
GBC and
Ministry of Youth and Sports needing growth for this cannot. That's the because my contract. Maybe ama nanake ni taneta no. You pay me and I pay them. Was original way no me na me sign. And I mean say I don't have the capacity to do everything. But I invite you to say me. So you pay me, I pay them.
The chunk of the money should come to me.
Yes, no me tell you na. And as I say no, GB director I can say onu sika won direct pay ni finance director documentation $105,000. Also say first you what you have beyond $3 million then later now say what you have $2.5 million directly into the account. Omu ask no. Then scan when. On say when you na pay because of my phone and answer microphone we ejuma na for African yentuo mu no bebe yentuo mu mami all the volunteers omu do mu to face okay yeah we still program no Ghana nti anya bia we are me some 2000 bi amenya e dey say bottom no on dey nim buy o me di be for discuss from the top ama we are was nyina nobody got anything oh enti say if you na say you say never go here they should pay with interest now it should be an example me I don't see me to be frank that prison I mean I don't see the use of me the parent is scarf for maybe I will $3 million what's your prison to go and do what prison now so he's going to occupy space also space in so eswa me boana and he's going to be a burden on the state and he say oh Japan be a yentoni nyina na infantia na omobo juma infantia with interest till we finish payment that's kind of back because if you do it that way somebody it could be a nice business okay and me so me for $10 million I make up 5 years okay say me to me sit down maybe the man me so for I call down 5 years I say my call leave sabbatical leave and after 5 years I will come back to come and enjoy it can be a nice business plan for somebody say go for to me too quite I go Dubai I go Juma 6 years everybody say me call it 6 years me we are whatever I get to know yeah hard labor me we are me bar say me me see fear I see me go biom so the same thing I can also decide to my father buy 10 million let me there boy me busin for now I'll go and sleep in one small 5 years now I'm back so I don't believe in those prisons any panic I that one yenji esika mami was can no here pa mami won say sometimes I think say maybe one sometimes more you correspondence for NDH for your house to us a campaign in sema obet mami in crofo mundi di every time opa enye izo mami journalists for no mu flashy program too much mumbra from na munjweni house to house it me cost 3-4 hours na ye ko na munti in sema e grounds no enye easy and sometimes you feel say bebre na omun pay juma omun ye lazy there be niema nko yie kro ma bebre o mami bi a me hia no na me ye me campaign ewo anya top anya energy top no me bo ni dia na buya say abrante me ye ode na me so mami me na me gina say hwe me to ande agbushi ena me ko buy no me ton 40 cedis per lorry fare feeding 40 cedis per no be wow enti insema cost grounds no enye easy say people be this can no enji scan free me any interest I mean that's my belief I don't believe in ontua yema no nye adwuma emfantua niema kakra wo no ni car ni yen oni nyina emfantika o yen so mbo adwuma na bia ontua upon the money will come back the money can go back into educational infrastructure and I say health be I say baby in some of them you can set up a fund say sa microphone no musika nyina e ko fund we mu sa fund we no e be see school adan hospital na at least ya cho baby wo ho to remind us say obi wie sika ana microphone bi wie sika ya ji ye no ye see we ni nyina so that people the kids who go to that school they won't say no it's not proper for you to do that but yeah more co prison in there be now public accounts committee so utie niam am e koso no sometimes you wonder
and then Mark Jerry kasase se Ghana for person mu hunu ba bia yen sika no ekwa they should continuously listen and pay attention to what goes on at the public accounts committee hearing
obi ari no atia on say with director na utie ona bibia e basa na sika na e fawans na we DB I mean then we come back and come and complain it's some way your system no it's too porous mami it's too porous I say afa kente e
form na you consume form
na ni nyina ehwegu but this man is nyina ma me to me see school die o to me see hospitals ni clinics ni all these things we complain about no roads e bi no akora no bi ase me road nye na obi ti director bi ti be na e bi ai basa obeti na sa particular state enterprise no na ma me aba form he says he cocoa board cocoa processing whatever the PBC ni munya moti o de bia negative returns na moti o mpe information ade o mami
me da say friends return a prodigal son thank you
say obi say the $15 million e dey feed is it not
e dey anuane nko a
e dey anuane
how many days
bisa say 15 million and 50 million Ghana cedis $15 million
dollars
yeah they are feeding athletes
how many athletes for how many days And what type of food? All these things must be looked into.
You see, me honest with you for cyclists. No, use
baby, you see, you be tuakana.
No, free say government road.
No, but even let's assume that we are paying for the various venues. So it's not $15 million Ghana cedis. $15 million for feeding pet. How?
Edio yan hwe de so nye rade den yenkoye nimu Dr. Baumia neto Eastern region na small kan se Ghana for nto amba no esan se ono oye fresh brand new president ono ene betimi na we no na mibisa se ebe wura Ghana for adwene mu zata no me sha se wo so ebe wura Ghana for adwene Ghana for beji atum Ghana for be pene so saa na
ma me do ase na wo se enye yameden Subai wo Ghana ha ndi enya meden pa ene den because on tia
ewie na me ne kwara mafo e kan ewie na me ka se yankopo na me se me se nipa ha dwen o nipa ho ya hometi o yankopo wa ya ade o e na me ka sa che no se no ono yesi ofiye
wa ma ya dwen se ma de fagudie nyina begu ha muntu fa mo man ho bra mo se ye de beche because ye pese ye nya ketua bi na da ache for mre nti ye de lithium ye de ache ye de gold ache ye de diamond ache ye de manganese ache manganese a mo say refinery mame adwuma na your friends say Chinese dimbi t some to one something yon omo be we no ma ko say na ye to something too almost company for take over ade so ye nim say this is what has happened. Mame, His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Baumia was say,
a brand new president.
Fine, we question our put.
A brand new president.
And you may catch the Ghana for sale Monto Abama or so Monto Abama. Yen, I said, Yahudi Koso, and then say, economy no, a Yamawa. It's up to you. And Yamawa is up to you. But I think, said, in Dr. Baumia's campaign, we've gotten a lot of, and some way between us, because some of his pronouncements, you know, what if you are now share with you, so to miss hey, brand new president and second-hand president, as a home use president. Sometimes, you know, when I listen to commentaries from the NPP commentators, and I say communicators, even MPs, they try to list the various positions Mahama are holding. Almost why assemblyman, why friends MP, why
deputy minister, minister, vice president.
Until DMB no open, Mame, and then they say you know Juma, experience no especially in Ghana and Africa, almost one experience. Until by listing all what this man has gone through. You are rather selling him, say, he has a worth of experience to be re-elected. And there's no two ways about that. Me, as I sit here, if you come and tell me, say, what the president need be, it is not a joke. So, if you are crying, no, I can say, Obia DB,
it is my time.
It is my time. The rest of us, into chinchina, Yama mom, Emra Medi president. I don't get it. Until for him to say he is somebody will be a home use president, and then he's a two-man on a brand new president. Have we gotten a brand new economy? Are we living in a brand new system? My Bema Yehu say, Yensa Ekoyanu ye, Yehonso Yehonso. Have we had a brand new your friend say theories now or they buy the fruit has it bore fruit for us? Shamami baby economy atiti ya pansema kudu. Na wona mo so wodi president ndi me so mama medibi. Se yebema wodi bia na ye hwe adwuma so omo ayenso. Yebema wodi bia na ye hwe wo boss ni suban a wade na di so because all the things that you are propounding, it is as if to say my ban no enye enti se me ba me meba ba ye ni ye. You talk about friends say economic rebounding ewo manifesto mabe medwem wa bentiase up to date from day one presidential address, State of the Nation address, first year, second year, BC this time. Every address and any opportunity of finance minister, they talk about the economy being buoyant. The economy will be, sir, my BC ne, my dollar rate is 16. Yakoka will say we have done better than the previous administration because in percentage terms, our depreciation of the CD is better than the previous administration. They feel that we are all fools. May that's how far up to this time. My grand year me say, Omufi say, ye drink ye nim the ekoso. And you see, the practical economists are those who are on the market. Efo ye NPP ni, baby oton yes or Rollins Park who said, on one case so be honest to himself. One should say, those days, himself of course. As years goes on, no economy will be cheaper. A better cost, no matter cost kakra. But one can say in fierce and soon be a chum. Young free even 2019, ho baby. If only capital no the fan pabwa and that's what the year Jumano. How was it compared to today? And now, and there's a $2. Now the crowd normally 3 months as an abedra. Before say bedruno. Now sika when that's say what you clean no man. We are looking at the taxes away hipogu private sector so. Obia to me enya juma. What's the you grant tax amnesty? Can't you do it now? Everything that Dr. Baumia is saying, in my opinion, can be done now. So if you say that you are bringing your own policies, you are coming to do new things, it means that it's an admission. Say, war party, I'm performing. You are the same person that your boss can't say. You are the only reason he brought you is the fact that you are astute in economics. And they'll buy. I'm panso lectures are whole my University of Ghana Mikobi. In fact, almost I have attended about 4 of his lectures. Last one I attended a Central University. A quantum thing with me track away. I useless because I didn't benefit from it as I sit here. Because at that time, no, you say. Per the promises of Nana Danko Kufuado, when running mate, our mobano, almost some more, they would change the economy compared to the previous, the alleged incompetent Mahama, Misata, and Mills. It is rather the upside down. Nankaya upside down crop on notice for Mankaya, where the idea and you still want to believe that the economy is okay. And you are acting as if you are not aware of what is happening. The conflict of interest, the fact that a Japadia bear expose you, the chronic lies and chronic dissipation of public funds. Moti Hong Kong spending $50 million to feed people. More transfer 3.6 million. All these monies are draining out of the country. So all the gurus in the MPP, businessmen, power, they took their money out of Ghana. So because has the power. But my economy is very, very, very harsh at the time. But Mills, when he complained, Nanado in his opposition, the candidate, told Mills, fix it. That is why we elected you.
I remember.
And then you come, and then you fix the economy into your house. You fix the economy into your family and your friends. You fix the economy into Jersey. You see a Japan royalties, no? And they say they are collapsing. They know, and collapse here. They have found a nice way of implementing the Japan royalties deal without us knowing. The Japan royalty thing has been implemented.
In which way?
Go and find out who are behind the royal gold something and I say gold refinery who are behind it. We are petroleum hub no musi womokakosia $12 million to start no. $60 billion was there no. Mame, we campaign there's no single person our mother shall see. As no more general, what you help you say ka best 3 months near and 4 months. Yeah, 2 years. Who says petroleum hub no ade beba so ase embaso. Nkrofo ya tell home ya agi asase no. Enya no Sensual said, yeah, all your friend,
Sensual,
no. These people, they are behind all these things. Every gold value chain, ayomodia, oil value chain, ayomodia, the financial value chain, nankasankasa, ye sikafa pimo, ayomodia. And as they stated clearly in the Japan document, when they go in opposition, unless government obey iron-handed to retrieve all our monies and starve that central oil refinery, and starve the gold refinery. Now you insist a state gold refinery. Now you can say only you can find more manhobra. You try home and fly a fracadam. Hey, you want to become a brand new president? I don't get it. I would simply advise. I used to be very power for him. I campaigned for him in the one pass me. But now what he's doing, I don't get it. As if he is joking with us. We are not in for just when it comes to electing somebody to become the 2024 president. Me panichao won't spare us with some of the comment or come here was simple. It doesn't add anything to on the table for us. I beg him.
It has.
I mean,
yes.
What about me? I say, tomorrow be a brand new president. Now we be home use. I don't know, but well, they handle it, no. And I say, in crowd for more planning runs with him, no. Say, send all corner, no. A yomu there, and I say yomu fair. They should continue with that because me name what because if you tell me that, no, and the imagining one say, oh no, I say, oh my Ghana for or how are you feminine and you're brand new. They say, a bit brepa brand new or how. A common Eddie Ghana for no, or brand new a Ghana for business, and crowd business in say no, or brand new. Say, Sabium. That is what it means. Oh, they don't care about what is going on. Me sometimes me tell money say, or more about Niamoye or Ghana no. Ask them, did you have conscience at all? Because who show me 8 years to 7 to 8 years, mommy. Who show from pa na oka na digita. But all these things have been done effortlessly. Who should encounter baby don't show and draw. They were already there. But money started 2009 and said back 2009 first time he started with money. But you can't say oh no they buy. In fact, ECG I already talk friend say I already talk ECG credit you know. It started 2016 and the mama. Records are all there. We can see so no odeba. All these things, these soft things are Obikra mama see foundation answer because you need the hardware before you can add all these applications. But you will be on stage now narrative waiting say but omo programs last Sunday no. In my TV you meet Dr. Baumia, Bibia Dr. Baumia. Menu say period na okrano afaniti madondo. Bibia Dr. Baumia. Meanwhile, people are suffering, mommy. In Crawford, you may go. Bebre, you say, mommy. People's capital have been erased completely. Obibiaro started a Jumokra, Abia, 40,000 Ghana cedis. Ultimately, top $10,000. Eddie Craniamano, Sani Pano. Obeson Craniama, the same worth of $10,000. No, Ebe 160,000, mommy. Ghana cedis. Times 4. Meaning he has to divide the $10,000 by 4. Meaning the found near my worth of $2,500. That is the reality of the ground now, mommy. Into now we a brand new president. Meanwhile, no, and thank God, me tie or more program ni pa mommy. Me fani mami no. Bako or see.
Oh, manifesto launch now.
Yes, or see. Ni boss president, you know. Emma na Kenya. Esa edi tumi nyina ehye ni nsem. Ena ebo ana to be implementing the policies nyina. Audio no wo.
Some former president Mahama time I know vice. Former president
Mills
Ifimo no. Ono so be can the same thing so man that opportunity
exactly.
No,
me can say because you can. No, mommy, me can say because you care about the economy. Say, hey, na ba omi anka won bi na no okasa mo ntie on me force no but he was say the boss emma na kwenya no ese supporting no ebua no mani implementing ni money all the policies o that's one. Two, time president akufo-addo sunya akwenya oba stage no ono say my vice president ejina mechi family this was his way so pinting ebua me nti ma me say na ye bria why do we separate Oraba Omia from the South ye femu no according to their own words no yes no say you can no they don't want to believe that one you can say Kojo Open Nkrumah can say he was part of he was instrumental in implementing he say you can see I'm only basing on yes and say yeah per no any words no or see me boss Emma me akwenya ese gina me che bua me to me implementing all the policies. That's one. The boss who buy no I president Akufo-Addo say me vice president ejina me che painting was firmly behind me bua me. Mama nti say ne dollar is 16 cedis ah. Why do we separate him? You can say oh ebi your kind of cabinet and I want to no. So they exonerated that by statement. They be American last Sunday no. They affirm it. Say ni ekoso nyina Oraba Omia enimu bi. Ono ma ya bre no. Nia oka ye 2013, 14, 15 nyina ni ya intro. He knows nothing about the economy. Seriously. Because if you tell me say nia wa implementing nyina no, unya akwenya no, unya atumi no, o boss e gina wochi, o boss you say wa na wo gina na chi ebu anu no. Adenti na niema na wo nim no, want to be amfa mboa. At least we two exchange rate at 4 cedi at least a cost 6 me say okay at least we two per account for the past 8 years but she mun 8 years no more than 12 cedis account wow meaning say ni okay nyina e intro 419 who's coming here that's the whole thing wow mami everything be a cost nyina utie ni ye pa on the stage you know mami. He never spent enough time about the economy. Me bwana. Uti be the economy. Never. Onnam be a doctor Baumia, because ebi ono omobusi emono and as be of you wale no ono mpe no PhD. Be a doctor Baumia. He said nothing about the economy. Wow.
Ebi I want to be about to be.
Oh, mami, you net years you be here onka. Mami say uti and I want to be saying you have the privilege to even play it back several times. What this about the economy? Say exchange rate to me, but me say. Or can I say me say manyadi my bones, me say be ba me say. One catch about it. He never touch on it. Not even to apologize say nyame kai time ayo opposition no. Mo fan chemi man kan ye. My ba me say nothing. He didn't say anything about it. Onnam ope Ghana Kada, Doctor Baumia, ope Mobamania, Doctor Baumia, Bibia, Doctor Baumia. I don't understand. Seriously, between this, I'm like, this man, are you serious? Are you serious at all? Obia, when you are Queen Yabe vice president, wow, boss, can say, the band economics are only Bibiano, you couldn't do anything for us to benefit, you know. Ujina also, now boarding, Doctor Baumia, me who be anyway. I say artist now. Almost 30 years old, Omudiaba, your friend Kwame Eugene, hand, similar thing. No, I don't know what that's what he maybe he take delight in that. Baumia, maybe a doctor, Baumia. I don't get it, mommy. Seriously. Wow. I think the comedy is too much in our politics. Was in every mommy. We are suffering. In every
NDC in the year 2016, time man was campaign around this time. Former President Muhammad Jablan.
Oh, mommy said, say no ye. You see, you're calling him.
No, Baba say at that time.
Yeah, meaning say we will not go and vote for anybody to come and anything. Mommy, it's true. Oh, say, Mama, yes, say no. Yanti and then Yanti oh, say, see, Monsieur grounds in Nanti. We are about to what? Take off. And then you're quite cheaper. Look, for the first time, no. Niema AC 40 years ago, inflation of 54%. No, we went there, Miwana. For the first time, no, a boy cost we got to that point. For the first time, a granny boy we got to that point. No, the man was prophetic. Say let's fly together. Let's not return. And I kind of went here. And they saw me say, any and never mommy. Any and ne. I be saying
no. You say both near Francis here. And how na Dr. Baumia na do here could do.
Madam was for needs 100.9 and our son ego out here no mame share messages kakrana abana mefa infam ansana yatwaso with the next topic no na yenko yen nim hey edno edin I still Odumase oh yes, NPP, Masters of Democracy. We are going to see good more roads in Ghana by President Akufo-Addo government because all the equipment are ready here to do roads. You do only that. You do what? Hey, I didn't know for many so ready here to do roads. Quality education is also ongoing by Free Senior High School. Quality healthcare for all Ghanaians is ongoing by NHIS. Our food security is secured by planting for food and jobs. Creating more jobs for all Ghanaians. Ghanaians are enjoying stable energy. Or no more dumso in Ghana. Digitalization is creating more jobs for all Ghanaians in and around the world. Railway lines are at its best in the history of Ghana. Let's have confidence, faith, and trust in NPP. That will, Dr. Baumia is the future of Ghana. Lawyer Trobu MAAME, I'm not sure where this man got this economic lessons, but he said Dr. Baumia should start implementing his policies now. Could you please ask him if he understands why we have elections? Could you please ask him if he understands why we have elections every 4 years? Elections are held so that presidential candidates can present their visions and plans for the future to Ghanaians. Also ask him why JM, who served as both president and vice president, couldn't fulfill all his promises during his tenure and is now seeking another chance. Musa Abattoir. If MPP wants to trust Baumia, he is the chairman of EMT and majority of the policies are coming from him, so he should start implementing his policies without delay. Unless, of course, there is intense conflict between him and President Akufo-Addo. The reality is that Ghanaians are tired of the lies. Any further excuses only expose the internal conflict of lack of coordination within the current administration. The time for promises has long passed. What the people demand now are tangible results, not mere rhetorics. Alote Stanley, you see why the NDC guy, my namesake, will always lose in Anya because he is untruthful and will lose 1,000 times if he stands. But see Edu Jemfi, I see, and I'm a Canadian. And I'm a I'm afraid you. Alote Stanley, you see why? Okay, hey, Asamu. Okay, I'm saying the same thing. I almost repeat it. Ama. Yami, your friend saying problem be about me WhatsApp line no enti mpamocho monfa encheme Yami aduma next week bibi abeto to mu na fe yakenkan e de free WhatsApp line no eso. That no yen hwe a media foundation for West Africa and a woman so editor centrefo anim ese yen hwe na yen control more politicians no from hate speech. Enti na ye hwe se anya bia amanyofo ne nsentwerefo safutui ye betie ana
say commentators unless one can say civil enough say communicators and commentators omo ekasa ne mu betia e be free omo main political heads no omo nsem bia omo de ba beto dwa and no most of the time no communicators no thrive on to come and communicate and I say when they know say we have the backing omo can be bia they feel say they are protected until those who have not omo and continue omo say I want to be civil in my communication say the bear the OTM wa bonten no so bedi matem crop be minimal now I can say abrante radio betran kasa fidie so a da bi atemdi so and so because the moment I call that tangent no the regular callers and testers no mama on say me buy me can almost what this can be pay a call my account to my MPs no they had said it already which tells you say ye nyina ye ba ko obi nim nyansa nche obi enti say betran na ye adwen say omo tie no sabe omo we are superior to them and to adwen enti yes media foundation the omo aka no ne kwan so ano say mo be kro cry but the onus lies on media foundation because they know the stations are me say let me tell you a fact maybe train it FM kasa fidie so me kasa different me call UTV me kasa different me call other network every network be me cause me kasa different it is dependent on the setup of that media house the atmosphere the host because we have situations some of them when you sit in front of them now kasa host no don't say o ma sign but mo abontin mu say mejamrem now you see mejamrem boom you understand until if you get carried away na say obi a certain agenda mo certain agenda ma say enye bibida but the other houses are obekọ ho the best certain agenda ma right say we
go by this
exactly and it is not only MPP Nkwana and I say NDC Nkwana media house may belong to the various friends parties no and also na den sensem pia ba ema obia kasa sebe by heart and I say utumi etra kasa fidie so edi obia because minim say me wo NDC studio and I say pro NDC omo studio enti me bom ana me bom I minim say in favor of NDC me NDC na me hona me bom am me say that station no more or less no shareholders every NDC no normal na say mo MPP so radio station this time crop there some of the radio station owners nankasa they go to sit on their own platform
yes
and
also debate
wow and then I mean insult people boss you understand enti
that's yeah
that's yeah and in studio until you have opportunity now make I say Prime FM those days around 2012 I stand to be correct opening so would here my boss now with all due respect now I know say ura amani didn't crop I escape Mrs. here a former Greater Accra regional chairman for NDC now my information was that he was a shareholder Prime FM I don't know if he's still almost every program baby or phone in every program or phone in dear friend chairman any afraid can simone mo afraid can simone be to me ho hey I didn't you say I actually nti or phone in every program right so when you have and then there was I think Parko syndrome also took over
okay
and it was fresh and now breaking away from the Convention People's Party nti me say ba na me free ho me call kaka mo say monye ne free so onya papa ele ho obo de pa me fee network no so there's another network be because but the host disrespected me and I'm saying okay me I will just keep quiet I will not mind him and I made me keep him cool until after about 3 weeks a month of frame and I didn't mind him no, but they have a radio station they have a TV station the TV station they don't make a regular and also who they almost say la pay say they be back one say some say okay mo hu baby am buffer nti mo you can
the answer nom dem out
there be for that
you can't come and sit cry
now I remember say me catch or damn so my joining new party nti oma makwenya because I used to come here or damn so party na pa now no damn person be ma me kwan me ha no sa until so damn ma me kwan nti say me buy na be didi atem asanka ba na ya pa me dada you understand nti it is in order say ombe kasa but they are responsible to they have the oversight responsibility over anamebwa the media Today, together with the stakeholders now, more have oversight responsibility on media houses. No? They should come together and then write to the various stations just to let them know, say, we have monitored you for a period of time. And for that matter, no, this is our letter to you. We are cautioning you going into election. Bibisa, I feel so bebwa. Because if you sit down and you allow independent rating if you allow them to do the rating and it is not coming from the stakeholders, the media, it will not hold water too much. So yes, their advice is good, but I think they should go a step further.
Mami.
Media Foundation for West Africa calling on journalists to control hate speeches from politicians.
Mami, sometimes, some of the institutions, me, I have a problem with them, Mami.
You have a problem with Media Foundation for West Africa? Why?
Yes, why are you calling at this time? I say,
why would they call at this time?
I say, I say, yesterday year, no, only say yesterday year, na Mami. June, July, in Subeto. January, February, you come and biao. And so, you turn us a senior man. Now, media for my friend, expert in geology, meteorology. Now, say, this expert in flood. Now, interview. Nadmo. Meanwhile, we know the rainfall pattern. And yesterday year, no, when I started say to Niama, any amount for a casa. Only say, right now, no, mobile phone, any radio station, a radio, any TV. I hear Nepa and to me in free move. Oko shop be radio 80 or TV or be radio 80. Me come around me who Akrabia radio ne sini tia. They say that is yes. Enti mustati adinin tema. The people will learn the thing early. Ya train sa a few weeks they say let's not entertain go for kind speech. Now say almost start here. They don't start now, mommy. Me boana. And then they start small now boil it. Wow. Until it is part of the normal thing, and be and I say, be a year to the election, almost 30. Kai say, Yanshu Casamuye, we listen, but cry, be boiling up, then you can't let's control the haze. But it should be part of us. The training should, I mean, this advice should be.
Better late than never.
I understand, but it's a sad because now, baby, I hit you, bro, be original, say, doctor, but okay. You not listen. Wow. You don't listen. And I feel so. Another time you say, yeah, man, that general caution now, mami. Say, Ebia, Kofi, dear no, yeah, and year. Let us point it out. Young him. Send a bear, come bear, and best you are the free. Let's not make everything general. Wow. Yet here, and a media foundation. In Crawford, you see the same media stations. Eddie can say about the upcoming elections. Or we say we will not hand over. We say BSC.
Now why it was we will not hand over statement? Why now we lose the election? I will say BSC Ghana. How did it happen in 2020, Mr. Tando?
Now some say Yakabre.
Only one Akabre.
NPP did not win the 2020 election. We are now 6 different results.
And the case, we took the case to court. And the court declared them winners. What is your problem?
But I'm saying, BSC 2020.
And they're more kind of wild. But you took the matter. You didn't want it. You took the matter to court.
Yes.
And a court to frame some more evidence. When
agreed that he will stand in the box. I didn't know one court standing in it.
At the end of the day,
Mommy.
Court said,
Mommy,
it is as simple as that.
Mommy, know him say, and ye bibia a court, and I ain't no.
The 2012 you declare my NDC no. Then Rezonya no kure.
Make us say any bibia na every etia
and a court. Because any more di no mumma enko. Then what is ahead of us is what we have to look at.
And a court, e can say, and a 240 see they were proceeding. And 240 appeal to a different level no. A kwashi case no me boana. A court different one court say let's continue the case. Why say open your defense. A court or appeal no say we must into one and then be an etia mami Supreme Court see I would say mami or see with birth certificate you know our crown and no just say free asama or see and no just free. Okay. The same Supreme Court they can't how I mean how can you say this? But open passport Ghana passport it is Ghana nino. We you see the same birth set. Open Ghana card we see the same birth set. Tautology the same court mami. And sometimes you say the court is not sacrosanct, mami. Almost to hear mistakes. One and my point is say in microphone now mo kasa nsem no. And I will not hand over and I'll talk us will win no. They should start talking to the media say microphone no. Their statement you know they should not even air it for us to discuss. Money back will cry. These are the things that they should put in media. I said then I say peace council, if you want us to sign a peace pact, then these are the conditions. Wow. And he said, if we can weigh up, once I be a no, young can ye, no be so the ancient free me. But the general statement, and we should control the no. Some of the things I grow for Kano, let's point it out. But we just generalize everything. Having said all these things, no, like you said, no, better late than never. Mami, it's in your mokano, and we'll also control. Yeah, back programs, I casansu, will control us. If you're bansua, and pay for a muli and name so. Because sometimes, no, temperature need to be costly. One should not come maybe. And to say, yeah, free highway, that's a coffee that route, Niswa, Yamumboy.
Young cinema is let us say. I was here for 800.9 and I was so egua otieno a memmanchi ya dia sire ni kabia emma Kunu Ghana Limited for one other Roma Elmo Esoya Cinema this way chocolate drink specialized natural mineral water and a best point savings and loans one more airtight year echi yen share your last leg na afi yen fa en sorry esoy say nyame ya domo a mo launch mo camp mo manifesto launch no Saturday or Sunday Saturday. Must say free Sunday about Saturday.
No, you can't Sunday that. It's
25th. That number is 25th.
No, 24th. Very nice is mami.
Must say venue. Oh, okay. Okay.
The Winneba University.
Oh, okay.
Jofos and Anamo is a hall.
Okay.
Hona Saturday.
The nyame adma Saturday.
Saturday.
Ako launch mo manifesto. But beginning the more the youth development BBB.
Youth manifesto. I know it's a portion of the
main manifesto.
But youth there near my youth no. Yeah, me Bruno. Both men and women no. And I launch here UPSC. Okay. Na mama insem e woman no e kama.
E what dey him?
E youth manifesto no.
And the when they anya lies.
Oh, Debbie. No, you see, sometimes and you say be a made dumb end this I mean Mommy, and this year, like we don't joke with the names.
Obia did come baby and I come on and dear. We don't. And dear, allotate. Yes, Obia in what didn't cook roboti, a better than mammy fear quine. Where your heart is, a one out treasure. I mean, Mubia. And Janet, dear, Mubia, Nakuma by an old cook left the chain. Oh, what do you mean? No, and this party. Yeah, in fact, Ghana when they grow. Watch, we don't just give slogans. It's you, bossy. It's so near. Let me say in terms of I'm watching you. It's you, but if she say Ghana for what is our carrying capacity? What do we have? And after so this before you balance you need to send. Then they can boom. I check Ghana for my say. Yeah, Bansu we deliver. You can't throw engineer stage young cast slogan they no. You don't do that. One day, 1 year, one day. You balance you Debbie. Into which youth then I by say no. It's your boss if I know back. And the education, you can say the basic side no, your bar a bit like will improve on the basic side because on government side no, you agree with me that parents will be almost they prefer the private school than the government school. Meaning there are issues about the but the secondary school no, number one, you can say, Mommy, your free secondary school there, it has come to stay. Nobody can change it. And now all the bottlenecks no niema na nko ye ni na mami ebe nyina fi akwemu. They said double track no. What is the reason why double track? It is lack of what? Infrastructure. School then be new, boarding facilities be new, dining will be new,
and we don't have enough. And that's the reason why quickly we'll revamp all this. When in our schools now e-block so fast within 18 months. Who can you win 18 months?
Youth manifesto.
Yes, youth side America no. We'll quickly go there because secondary school for more youth and build all the e-blocks. Send them be a double track no. Be trimukra no be a kama 3 terms no. Engineer because school let's say 3-4 months. Me who be that? What are they learning? Any kama. And then hono you see, I think so we'll add the private schools. Secondary schools now you free no.
Okay.
We'll add them.
Okay.
Say you whatever amount you per child in the government school no, it's the same amount we'll give you. Into your private, let's say they'll give 5,000. So I buy say 2,000. Watching motor, it's the same 2,000 we'll give you when we give you a child. Because we are buying a SAT standard no. Into your name you would 5,000. Wow. Any sir, and no be buana ye double track no. Yes, e-blog no. Yeah, the private secondary school air count no. We have more school classrooms. Na we say double track ne free. E ba ni san so omujuma na gu ya those owners of the schools no omuti fi omo bre no omuti ntwe salaries no ntwe snake no so omeje mujuma ye den aye. These are the things you can about education. Na akwara no wie nso a mami wa won me say school bia say oba be start here especially university no first year very difficult me boana because later ne ba e man with time say fetua na normally no science business and I think law almost you are higher than the other courses and say but I say we need be sometimes obi wa on to me because first years first night man no want to be ambabo this kind of intem and they cannot pay but second year third year kono na first night then about from ti ne can say hono aban be fa first year school fees no so free level 100 at the tertiary level for government tertiary institutions into universities, technical universities, training colleges, any nursing training colleges in no. And also that is near Ediba youth manifesto. In the first year, you don't have any problem. Now you also the student loan trust plus eba. Sekano a edi mamono. Ebe course a we no. They are muscle because science for essay sika 10. All the other courses, science, business, law, any yakano. Until a mass students loan plus no amount no at least we will double it or give more than the mass is here no. Who do second year, third year, fourth year no. Over to me, you can take care of paying the fees. Unse to me the rest no you can manage with the student loan. Can I say school no you can access student loan. So you access student loan with your student admission letter and your card. The HSA you are a student associate in so school. Until first year no sir abayan so more you can lose the admission. Until remu year you have all documents now. All the tour na ma student loan no. Na student loan no so Ghana card pay we use if anything guarantor system. Until yeah they ma based on the course and I say based on the fact that you are a student no. Second year, third year, fourth year school fees no anything. But nyame ya dom na say ora mama ese bibia no we are hoping very hopeful say and can but we are very hopeful to say second, third, and fourth in cry, very free the account based on how we turn around the economy. But they say the economy are conform. And I think so, very saying estimate as to how many students will get access to the university for the first year. I bet you total building in Anu and brute 270 million Ghana cedis. My wish waste because the $58 million. AC to amna region about all. As I said, I had the biggest hole in the world. Many say they swimming pool. I don't know. Say fish pond. I don't know. In Crawford buy almost for cow $58 million. Edit to am now, mommy. That will reach. So can't we divert this 58 million? Say you need to your first year. Edia my universities no, and I say polytechnics, and I say teacher training colleges, and I say nursing training colleges. No, wait me here. And I feel so. If your budget, mommy, Jubilee House no. It has triple, quadruple. Who compare to Mama time? No, I don't know what they do at the Jubilee House, the seat of government, and also we cut down. Only so people on the post. Women in waiting, men in waiting.
Lady in waiting.
Lady in waiting, and gentlemen in waiting. And I'm boy. Omuni na salary. When you na be free, and we make savings to pay for all those things. And on a can in the youth manifesto no. Mami ebiom no. Over there, no, you can about them. national apprenticeship program.
Na me bisa question giving free education to first year level 100 students.
Yeah.
So what complaining I said students no every school bar they don't get work to do. They don't get jobs to do. Lack of job, lack of employment. Doing this, they intend more investors as can in creating jobs so that after university they will find something to do.
Mami, and until I no 4 years wholesale free no. You can say for see normally no to enter a problem. Just share it. To enter a problem. And I feel so. Don't forget say over 50,000 will apply to Legon. If you have 3,000 pay. Until later the there's a data only to your school fees no. Mami bwana. When to be into here, you lose it to someone else. Wow. In the entry no, na you taking care of entry no. Now fail no. Because say you see, this kind of buying. We have a whole policy. So actually, you kind of you have policy in industrialization. Say you're generating more manufacturing companies in Ghana for our youth and also. But the point is say, oh baby, see factories in the whole you need your people to also be trained. They should be skilled. Say marketing, the person should be skilled. Say engineering, it should be skilled. Say Nepano whatever factory I also know, we need people to also come and man the factory. And actually, when you CEOs are or move free, our policy, eba. Wow, my man, into a whole Matthias here, say, Nipani U school, obey here, Juma, in this canna, and not in a young fans can you and can say, you did here all the 4 years, but you did here only 1 year. Nani panit me Remo, or Remo, you are not after your first student loan now, but you are later, or U school, any life for student loan. A 2 year now, what Senate does is that, who's near Jumana? It just need to not say 80 if you see can as contribution no in the meaning say not even on salary o snita o tia edema snit say omon keep ma wono na ye be edit your snit a student loan and that is how it's going to be done. Now student loan will take care of the 3rd, 4th year no na ni aka scan no aban etumi di I see factories ni companies and no e the main manufacturer Saturday be kan one sem mami one into the next one no the national apprenticeship program. And also can youth policy no.
Okay.
Mami, they be a Messiah youth na. I tell them, obi biara who could school person ye banker. See inside the Juma town. Me a meet mami, me a plumber, any electrician. Messiah ye pa, and the plumber Juma no. Odi shemi sa me any kama. Wow. Minimum crofo, minimum year Juma ewo bank. Ah mami, omi ye caterers. Bibi a si wo bank no. Edi momo. Omu ye cake ni pie ni. All those things, those pastries, no. When we call for a more shopper, a more pump, a furniture, wedding gown, in your bank, a whole branch manager, you're winning now. And see, if you do time beer, we need to equip our youth. Was a new Biana Sebi, or bet me, and say, my banker, and I say, my journalist, say, mammy. Maybe you'll be say, Ocean at the Pama, he or she can go far. And no tina, or mamma, edits our national policy for the youth, and say, oh, be beer, person, Swains, and Jumano. Onwa be fakan aban be fakano a training for the 3 years no usua years nti omo amusua if any say tailoring a 3 year no hairdressing mechanic steel bending everything technical be ye chi obia who call university crowd to misua bi aban be tia set kan nyina uwie a akadi a be adwuma no nso aban will set you up into usua at the pama uwie no machine bibia table ni akonya no ahe ready no dia start. Say nipa no etiminya we kind of degree no or you say operation say wanya he or she can be the best tailor because no or the marketing and say you also invest in e dey kan nya we sua e woni nsa no and na ori amama e dey ba no so that every youth will have something to do and am won say sanye ma no nso there are things that they be ye o e nyina ti anyina shatare e dey nyina God being so good no ye pam nyina e wa obi e dey no obi an share ready made nyina ye African print ni shirt nyina nyina pam nyina wa enti ade bia ye consuming once we are consuming no meaning say the market is there the demand for it no e wo ho enti ye share youth bebre so mo ya they will get business to do they will make money enu na ora mama ediba national apprenticeship program for every youth enti ye youth policy no mami ohwa say make no very simple and big slogans we don't believe in that. Near my dafom, how they say and say, ma, a bit me, a dear Bobia, will not stand on stage. I bet can near my big English. we boy din doctor so and so doctor so and so doctor so and so that Ghana for a come edien debi. So these are the things that a youth manifesto no ma me gidi pa say Ghana for the 2 minutes share Oram Hamensem. I say we start to implement some of these things across the districts. We'll have more of our youth being trained in technical and vocational skills. When you classroom there, who see a master ho. Now you bobra.
Is that no memory also? Yes, say we share your friends saying elections are across so how many elections? This is the 8th one or this is the 9th one? 8 one. It's about 7 elections and the akko. Ebia edru ho no ma terrain no who specific niema Ghana for ehwe ho ebezi their votes on. This particular 2024 uhwe mo han a na usu se Ghana for do many echere vote.
I me do say. The question at papa because you see
this is the 9th one.
Yes. This is the 9th one. Okay.
Rollins
to 16.
Rollins to Kufuor to
okay.
Mills Mahama to Nanado to 18 until you
2024 and 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Mame, question I know what papa in the sense say why you're very observant. I'll be say Butaye Jene Niswa ye de two abano. We actually you need Butaye say waiting number 2 aba. Gone of the were the days when we had said that because of Rollins's military background, ne camouflage, ne charisma, send who affinity, any other 2 man. Say a man come for type of aba, any 2 or memoha. And Siciano, it has metamorphosed into voting based on lies. Say we mona or more to me, I can't say more emu de. But at the end of the day, no more the answer as if Mame, anke kamen ku anka yekoto aba. The main reason why we should vote is look at your environment. Look at your situation, the cost of living. For instance, rent. Ye womra ho sanka 6 months. And so see 2 years nessa bad den.
And I say a former president 4 times. Was it in a aba?
Exactly. Indeed, that should have been the case but now we vote based on party. You're dumb, regardless of why development is so I know you're better man, right? And these are the problems that we have as a people when it comes to voting. Into a hard drink, but we must also understand it. Say, or more various manifestos now, or more the Elgua Bonteno. Say, ye move business, ye be a man boy. Now you to me vote. In fact, this is the first time in my life the word improper fraction. Time on a school. I have been papa. Man,
20 over 5.
Yes, 4 over 3 improper fractions. Nipa base and Nipa base 300 or more charge miensa. Nipa base 460 something.
How do you say?
Sir, mathematics no man tia said the Hamia Mama de Vie Nansanya MPP for launch or more manifesto yana betias.
Hey, Mr. Tano.
Serious. Pass 319 committee members of a manifesto. Obia Yachichachema, Obia de Susu Eba, Meboa. Ndisanka Obe draw manifesto, and I said, what the highlight Eba. Mammy, highlight no say anything. Mokropo na Motias, papa, news casters. Naposo. And this highlight no should compose of the most important things in your news. In 2000, there are 2 need FM. Me tie highlight also idea we there highlight or the abedi news na nya de no tune to OK FM, right? But say what did not person ba na mo say sir idea, then I am glued to it. Na me share MPP manifesto omo adi abom highlight mame me see afem kakra, and I'm being honest, and I want to say nkrofo en chastise me for saying say I am disappointed because 319 astute politicians now say more the manifesto bar. I would have expected say the manifesto will contain the mobile ye and the society abramo. But 44 pages. Yenim say pictures bebem personal achievement more backgrounds bebem, especially the candidate and probably the running mate. But in this case, Mame, omo use page 1 to 14. Omo the chastise previous and what they came to inherit. They manifesto. What they came to inherit, 14 pages. And no more did I just say economy and I say economy and attitude pansam near beto ye. Na 2017 to 2019. Na economy na ye. When a man a really foundation money ye. That 2017 to 2019, a bon can. Because that particular foundation, World Bank crop up predicted. And you see, page 5, back here, a trade monthly pa our motor, Dr. Baumian Castle. Or say, under Ghana, under an ado. I don't know paragraph 5. Or say, IMF managing director cautioned. And I say, warned, pandemic do not respect borders. Neither do the economic shocks. Or say IMF boss a warning US in I say pandemic do not respect borders. Neither does economic shocks. Mama yanti o memhana Dr. Baumia be catch say how did a pandemic escape from Cote d'Ivoire to come to Ghana? Well, maybe Sajo Mahama today IMF boss abeka until now you believe say pandemic can cross borders. Now, 14 pages to talk about what you came to inherit. What does it add to the table of your manifesto of what you want to do to help the nation? Why we should vote for you? Then when you come to a bomb manifesto, a bomb, I must say it. And they say, who call first page in one? I contain a friend saying, Dr. Baumia, our commitment to you. I see a horn or the JB Dankwa quote abeto. What has JB Dankwa's quote got to do with NPP manifesto? Ade Nankoye Dombo, Ade Nankoye Buzia. Must we bring quote from JB Dankwa for us to know, say, a MPP or more manifesto? And that quote, as JB Dankwa so called has, put here, said the party's policy is to liberate the energies of the people for the growth of a property own. Of course, they have liberated our energies. And they are building property owning system into their homes. JB Dankwa's quote in this manifesto is a non-starter. 14 good pages. What they you heritage. But mommy, look at what the highlight they brought. Said it should be the most important point in your, our commitment to you. Point 1, sustain and expand Ghana's rebounding economy. What does that mean? In my opinion, this one is not a heading for you to put in a manifesto. This one should have been a subtopic under, let's say, the economy. You don't come and write here, sustain and expand Ghana's rebounding economy. We know that the economy is not rebounding. Into what they are told, economy. We will sustain and expand Ghana's rebounding economy. We will do this, we will do this. Point 2, I must say, create new jobs. I might be about creating new jobs. Interesting, almost 30 document, you must say, almost created 2.3 million jobs. Meanwhile, other areas, they are abandoning it around, say, 2.1. As for girl, they are no kind of slip of tongue. That one, nobody can pin it against them, so I can 21 million. And this, please. This one is a slip of tongue. And even if it came from Baumia Kran, Kambeka say it's a slip of tongue. So that one is a non-starter. Now, I almost say, implement wide-ranging tax reforms. Implement wide-ranging tax reforms. All these things should be under economy. Now, we're saying about build Ghana into a world-class digital economy. All this should come under, your friend said, IT. Okay. It should be a subsection and a subtopic under IT, right? No, more. I would have pointed all these flaws to them. No more reduce the cost of living. Reduce the cost of living. Should it, what subject should it come under? Reduce the cost of economy. Is it under you? And when you see economy, this topics radical for ya bon. No more samba.
Mo e bia pressure na pressure.
Pressure bay. Pressure bay.
Committee long time ago.
Almost say expand public infrastructure. Yes, expand public infrastructure. Under what subject? Let's say expand public infrastructure ever. Now almost samba provide better healthcare. Under which topic? Let's say provide healthcare ever. Health. Almost samba be also implement affirmative action for women and girls. Under which topic? 14 points a pay. 319 people. One transfer idea mutu me de buy.
Me say 319 people.
Committee number, yes. That is the number of the committee numbers.
Iti omu wi omu churo mu nyina din wo ho ana.
Say obi abe contribute to, they are divided into subsections. I will be say do contribution ba.
Eba.
Na omo de ayade no. Womo ba meba expand educational opportunities for all. It should come under what? Any education. Now almost care for the elderly. It should come under health again. Almost protect our environment. What under what the say we say environment. Then boost sports, creative arts and tourism. Under which
as omo funtuma de na fra.
Omo funtuma fra, and these are subtopics under substantive, yes. But let me even give you just the your friend said NDC omo youth, just an open. Then I'll conclude. Then you will see the difference. Why I am saying say omo I feel because see, if you come under NDC the pledge, share the omo you to know the after the main you say Mahama waka ne honsem kakra whatever no omo aba omo say here youth development. Under youth development omaka omo say Ghanaian youth are among the most hardworking blah blah blah. Just say yeah pejuma so and so baby binti into omo ba to address it. These are the headings: youth entrepreneurship and skills development. Under it almost say we will among others initiate the Ajuma Ura program. Omugusu A, B, C, D, and this is what the MPP did. They picked just subtopics. Yes, they didn't bring any main what TBB under in agriculture. There's no clear-cut agriculture policy inside headlines. No more about agriculture and agribusiness, and also no more ombeya omaka, no more about education, and also no more ombeya my youth, no more no more about your friend saying 24-hour economy, same job, 3 shift, 3 people. Omaka the SO no more about political inclusion, good governance, and youth welfare, and also the SO omaka was here. No more about your friend saying accelerating the development of youth in the informal sector. And also the omaka no more about ICT, innovation and digital skills. And also the no more about youth in mining. And also the omaka no more about youth in creative arts and sports. The omaka and na omuwie no beka say healthcare for young people. The omaka no say thank you. Now more mpanyinfo atisem mo the politics fi kodwo mo abreso besi nde. Na se
Mr. Sanita no me da say conclude mame na fe me be me telephone lines.
Mami, tell me just 2 minutes. Ewo mu we no mo. Ora ba o me ase o ma create 2.3 million jobs. Mami enye no kre e ntro. And I'll prove it to you. On say aban na eji snit aban ejumayefo should not even default in snit payment. Me bona ebia ankra business can dodge, but aban they won't dodging. According to the Akana General, there was 760,000 workers as public sector. I'm out here me 60,000 workers. And now Bawumia say Oma create 2.3 million jobs. 1.4 million ewo public sector. Time Ora Mahama a free ono. Now total workers according to control Akana General is 60,000. Into Udi 1.4 ekanwa it should be 2 million. Mebwana. But they say no. After adding 1.4 million, no, the total staff no is 760,000. Into Ame Enyanukrep. After so Ushas needs contribution. We have 1.8 million workers are more contributing registered, sorry. 1.2 million active. And it's a creating 2.3 million jobs, mommy. Then we are expecting say on the SNIT contribution, even active of what 2.3 million, but the active payment of SNIT 1.2 million. Total 1.8. And they may say or about 2.3 million jobs creating. It's a scam.
That's it. I was young for honey. I did discussions in ABC. As the Dakasian Koma Misaya Sanitano and Mianka Saminia Bema, the prodigal son, Alote Emmanuel Alote Adote. The BF phone lines and at 0302243540. Also, bet me a friend out to adventure Abba na Yakoyen and Nim. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, BIAMAH.
Pepa Jodini baby Afrifi.
Pacho Epuna Mikata.
Efoyanko.
Mi pacho panelist no muntina si no munti asema yebe kanu asema masoro wa. Because Mr. Sanitano aya to be ni dini hu yaw pa. So ube tra o kase ani paro mu koye ade no mu ye 200 and 300 and something. And two person who say ni pani na adi yentro wa di mana. Anka do you understand the meaning of summary? Who call secondary school we literature. You summarize everything. And BIAMAH me person be say some NDC for cast or more Ghana phone in 2020. Omukwadi will be arguing on the Asha manifesto. Omba Muga Ghana phone in manifesto. Now, Alote, Etrahosi, Dr. Bamu be also Kasa, or any Dr. Barumia, Ade, Jamanabushi, or Nukwano Kita PhD. Now, this Alote, who could also persuade the MP? Oh, so too. Who Alote?
Mr. Efo Mpacho. Mebacho enkonesa emame Mr. Wa. Onipa bia ne hono ma sebe mfaso ne so bia betumi aye bibi di aboa ne manfo. Enti so bi tu anamon a. So ena mpacho Mr. Mpacho meba o. Ena asem na Mr. Sanita no eka no. Enya de bi se wo koje a wo betro wo summarize na summary na wo be summarize no. It should be under a topic. I don't know what kind of asem. So I don't know what kind of asem. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ajanimo.
Ajanimo nie.
Bacho yenko.
Mechiao. Na menchiao na bo ma kwejimia. Ewo domekwa binya. Na siwa Japan so. Yemu anu na sabola no ntonto mberi ya malele achiye. Yo, dia mi kanyina ne se. Tedere obi ye campaign, baby e kwa obi ye campaign mane. Ne party say obeba abem na mum no ya me so me kan say yan kan kure wo dia say ne yan hwe aban a oba oboa oman no wo betimi do oman na ko ba bi yie na yan to abama no and the doctor ba wumia ono an ye beto abana bi ama no do mo beka bia nya dia e befa wo dia bi ko mo be ye bi da former president mama ya mo kana semi wa betena so a yanim dia waye e di ba biem no sa ba ya ma ye biem a ye beto abade ama no. Bye-bye.
Let us say good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Pepa Chodini baby Afri.
I remember Enoch name because if you ask my case.
Yo, Enoch Yanko.
Yo, Yamisra need my pa Obama or my Ghana non count. When you are feeding case, the Mintia open case, Owen coming from as a man for a train is 7 Zimba on the 2 Obama and Wabe MP now a boss magazine. Maybe I'm me say me test MP before as so board Dr. Bamian so and no babe or good solution if I'm quitting name some slogan biblia me ama ma failure moment. Maybe ama ye will come 2015 Dr. Bamian no di campaign in promises what said there was a campaign na some Ghana ho a problem ho na solution into no na do ento abama oba be Ghana maybe ama me bisa say kasa bepre no mukasa opposition nti ehun adwuma de hu ne ne ya na na ma bia oni ma de me jakora bibia ye wo Ghana wo sisi a economy ne atete apansam ne ma boa ye din a Dr. Bamia o ka ho a tiro onam a all promise a o how you mo de eno mfa no hu e mo san hyebo foforo se yen san to abama na ansa wa be ni Ghana fo asem we ko kan se ma na yi because who are burning and a Yaman could ye out there be in train yet to Abamasa, Wabe, Ghana for yesterday, Dr. Bamia. You obey ya for the past 7 years to 8 years. Only if you papa be I am you, your boy whom was you near some for Abama and dear at the Yasama.
May I say good afternoon.
Fine afternoon. Mami BIAMAH AKWAFO.
Oh, what about Yanko?
Mo what been papa pacho many of the case they bring me monitor. Me Fatima Bubaka information is me share my papa. And I'm Mr. Chawa Japan, Zumla your panipa. Me so we put a grawa. Anya wo mame. And this is for we put a grawa. But we are echo. Mame President Mahama already gonna kunyado. Yet there's so much time 9. I am now but I see the honomoka name Sekake. Ghana high at about 2016 or year. 2020 or year. On your from my own. Or back to 2024. And the one more pay. Mofa Montasha as would be for my say, was the young fine and the one more pay. Mr. Or back begin Mahama and Papa. I don't know, yeah, one you who. I go for doing the issue, cramming money and cook education. And you know, Mama Trown, also for our shaman command this for our shaman common, also for that dam. Yang Ghana for be decided they cook with chat for but at the Baumia pass, every Baumia policy and confirm getting in Amwa and tough policy. And
Let us say good afternoon. Yes, but you didn't be afraid.
Nyamia fun bi nka
Enka opi na na mo akoyenko.
We ye wa ni abe na mo aka mekata fi esboy e wo ayen so no constituency. Ma menche income MP for ayen suo no ye ma me ayeda adwoa asiedua obatampa obama ayen suo no afa nto papa efra. Am bia message Ghana for say yenta yewa baomia achi. Na nim die any policy a ode bana now no okam ni manifesto our takrade no utru wo se papa no ewo nimdie e de mo man Ghana a offer Ghana e be say abuchire a e bi na obefo car akosa license okoye your birth certificate na akoye passport ndi e to be me about me a ma pay we ko do asha asia e bi ni 1B 1F 1D 1 constituency adena 111 any free education na abanum jenko to aba mo free education no ban because NDC review a cancellation. Ni say NDC eco review. Ndese education allowance no. Omuchamu. Oman pay for the secondary school eco 4 years. Omu review omuchamu. And the other NDC ya. All of the education. Ama only be for man no omeko school free. And oman bia emunipa anko to oman ntumpono. And the young improve to and the abag na fabagum. Education. Yep, and the danger of the house of Mama. I will be on 24 years again. I heard the Mama Yama Pergana. Not a move per Jumaya, also on your magic, which are common man, Mugray and Nabia. Then to the Sakota Mama Yama, do some of your Maganas, or Mama Pendao, to the Sanajma, to say a comb, on a promise a boom, a busu, a buzz banning, for no echo of Mama Mumu, a beast.
Medase. Good afternoon. Yeah. Hey, Alaji.
Yahuza.
Wanya.
Yahuza mi frefi su.
Yahuza, na so voice I say my own Alaji.
Yes, ye nipa baako. Na enfeshi. Okay, no secretary. Other
Yes.
And yes, Makoye NDC Minty. For how long and a Ghana youth you be defending your politicians, sir? Although me go so bu en kwase apa be do nyame. Because o she bra youth ye bre ni enya credit kitu e bia pay bia to amayenti. Na ya frɛ ni defend pa although me say wo dey one day. If I to call us na o say na your entire table last, your family Ubejani. Two the public dress at the BIAMAH for yet defending and paying for. I want to see the that the whole channel for common general. Power son of press focus and the way did all day. But I will defend the politician be. Me call it out. Me shall be sending some people who send a mete. Me uya me fire. Me slow. Me yama juma. You're fighting more than Indians, fighting more politicians. Oh my, yet time. One come and go down with the Uko politicians are not past fried rice far and now Canada. So I'm on a crime. The crime will breaking the 8, Now, turn and nobody could ball, no defend it. Don't depend on myself, Cordeo. Medase. Men so
medase was your for honey and costing in a ABC. Jumadi no SC asedaka senkomo bibia oje Brett ye wa utimi free contribute ye wa utimi send a message asedaka se enkoma aseda enkoma production crew Joe Dami Adumak Jero Sajima Frema Bankro na ya Safo won ena wo mubo mi chidom me sorry so la Michael na powerful bejedwa no magiji entatade yakofie me say we hunsu ye wa na we hunsu ya obenyina che eni nipa nyina so ntena yie why because ne wode beye nipa no ebeba wo so daachi bia eni akiri kra etu ye bibia na wadwene daachi ede nyame jaw onka ho no mo ho ban osisi ebesen hye bio bye bye.